the mods pack.
I'm actually playing that right now, and the reason my game was going 2 frames, I forgot to allocate more memory.
That would make sense.
I run it smoothly. I can even run shaders on all the mods.
I'm going for initiative now.
Yeah, my computer hits maximum CPU usage, and I go, well, I guess I need a better CPU. So I bought a 5700X and a 3060. And
unfortunately, if I run shaders, my GPU runs at 100.
Okay, so Derek got
Even with
a dirty 20 for initiative. Do you have your own tracker and stuff?
That sounds about right. I got an 850 watt power
Netty's
supply,
gonna be doing
so it
stuff
won't
in
be
the
power
background.
limited.
I'll just run Derek right now.
Can overclock it.
As Netty does stuff in the background, because I'm literally just gonna have Netty thaumaturgy stuff just to cause discourse and chaos. Since at this point,
Oh, you think there ain't some druidcraft getting cast up in this business by a fucking small fairy?
by the way, he has druidcraft. Derek. Druidcraft.
Yeah, that's a new one.
How did you get druidcraft?
I'm about to find out. I don't know, but it says I have druidcraft right here.
How did you?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I don't know why I have.
It should say under your spells.
Oh, I don't have druidcraft. It said I had druidcraft if I was arcane archer, but I don't like. Why would you show that option? I'm not an arcane archer.
No.
I don't have druidcraft. I'm wrong.
Is that right? You don't have to-
But arcane archer gets druidcraft.
They do.
Apparently.
I'm like, I don't care.
I mean, it makes sense. It's more of a ranger style subclass, anyways.
Okay. I rolled a 20. He's rolling for initiative too, right?
We're all rolling for initiative, right?
Of course.
I pulled a
I'm
Joey.
somewhere in the crowd, right?
Yeah.
You blended in.
Oh shit! I just turned that in a weird way.
So
there we go.
Yeah. So Netty is in the. I'm not gonna roll for her. She's gonna be using thaumaturgy up there in the bell tower, using different kind of effects.
I'm just
Just
fucking around.
scare
You don't mind
tactics.
me.
She's just trying to cause discord at this point because this is apparently the perfect time to do it. This thing's attacking. Might as well.
It depends how quick this combat goes. It is still a commoner.
We'll
That we
find
know
out
of.
real quick.
It did have a different form, which might
Yeah.
do more damage and more health.
We will find out real quick.
But I'm not really going to be
No.
joining in the fight. I'll be doing things from afar.
Dirty 20.
So, 20,
16.
and 16,
12.
and 12.
I'm also realizing that this little stick they gave me as a guard is not going to be a finesse weapon.
Nope.
No. You're going to have to use your rapier. But use the blunt edge. Use the edge, not the tip.
I'll like with the handle just as I'm drawing it out. It's just going to be shoved into his throat.
Well, most rapiers don't actually have any edges, so you can just whack them with it.
True. Slap him with the side of the side of the blade right across the face.
Smack them. It's going to leave a nice welt.
Side blade, right across the face.
And he's already standing next to me. So, you know.
So you said 20, 30,
I
20,
said dirty 20, yeah.
16.
16, and 12?
Yeah. Average. But it's fine. I'm not really going to be doing much. I'm not going to be doing everything that I can. I'm going to be doing cantrips from afar.
What? That was weird. That's not right. That's the wrong item. What the fuck is that? It said arm blade, and I went, what? That's not what I just put in.
Oh, yeah. Arm blades for Warforge.
Very true.
Or prosthetic, I guess. But
Yeah.
mostly for Warforge.
There we go. That's the right one. Or I'm going to be doing negative damage with it.
Okay.
Negative.
I don't have a strength score. My to hit with it is a +2.
So,
Oh, you're not even
My
hitting
turn?
with that.
As I see this thing attack my small friend here, Derek will shout, "In the name of Rhymedale and Shelter, stand down. We don't want to have to do this."
2 blades grow from underneath his arm.
Or whatever this guy is.
If you're not going to stand down, we have no choice. I'll look over towards the Archbishop real quick.
Oh, what is happening?
Fuck.
Oh, fuck that, bitch.
It's too easy. It's too easy to fool these people. Well, if that's not going to count as my action, I'll walk over there and I'll grab my sword out and, do what I got to do. Non-lethal, though.
The sharp end?
Yes, non-lethal, though. Just going to make sure to say that. Just in case this guy has commoner health.
We'll find out here in a second.
Well, if I can actually hit that.
Am I using
guys.
non-lethal booming blade on him? Non-lethal.
I'm gonna do a non-lethal Toll the Dead.
One to the head, non-lethal.
Not to the head. You said to all the dead, you heard pull to the head.
Non-lethal.
13?
Non-lethal, I'm
Is
going to be
13
using...
Is it 13 hit?
Does not hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
do non-lethal
just
shots.
gonna go ahead and
to
do it again.
the Forehead.
non-lethal bad news.
So that'll be 24.
24? That's it.
Okay.
Non-lethal
8.
blunderbuss.
7 plus 4, that's
Non-lethal
11
pokebox.
points of slashing damage.
Okay. He is down for the count.
That is non-lethal. So I kind of, so in that case, I just kind of bumped him over the head with the button of the sword, and he goes out cold.
As you hit him the first time, like there's just a rejection. Not like a ricochet or a bounce or anything like that. Just like your sword was just rebuked the first time. Oh, and of course, you then come around and you kind of punch him in the gut and then right over the head and
Is his hand still covered in the blades, or is that all faded?
right now they seem to still be covered.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes.
Interesting. Am I able to talk before the end of my turn?
Yeah.
He goes, anybody else who's looking to cause chaos or to attack innocents, show yourselves now.
Two more. Want to cause chaos.
That'll be the end of my turn.
So, I have fuel.
All right. I'm just gonna stand there for a moment. I'm gonna look around. Everyone, please disperse quickly. We do not want you to accidentally get caught in the crossfire.
Oh fuck, oh fuck. People just running left and right.
I pull out my club. As I'm still a member of, well, I'll pull out my rapier. I could probably get away with it.
I have a sword out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will move up to
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
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 How do I want to do this?
Yeah, how do you want to do it? How do you want to do it?
That would be a bonus action. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I can... Has the crowd dispersed by this point?
I'd say since initiative just started.
Okay.
Fortunate.
Unfortunate. I'm going to hold my ground, and let me read something real quick. Does it have to be that turn? On the current turn. Okay, so that is on the current turn. And let me double check this spell. As I don't want to accidentally involve the crowd, I'm just going to stay where I am, and I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself, and using a bonus action, and then hold my action to attack when they get within 5 feet of me.
Understood. So, you next.
I see one of the ones. I'm just trying to stay blended in with the crowd.
Not going.
I see one of the ones that's rolling,
Ah.
running,
Ah.
and I will cast Toll the Dead on one of them. What's it say?
Yeah. He's natural one.
Let's hope we don't
I can't
kill
do non-lethal with this, so they're dead.
No.
If it does any damage, if it does enough
Yeah.
damage.
It's true. Oh, whoa.
It does 5 damage.
5 damage. Looking for the source of its pain.
Oh, well, they didn't die, so there's that.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna reveal myself.
So, it is now their turn. One of them attack a commoner. Straight across the face. And the other one goes after another one.
I see the issue now.
There are now 4 of them. And that is the end of their turn.
No.
It's multiplicative.
Okay, so is that the end of round 1?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the round 1, Netty would be doing thaumaturgy. She's going to let's see the description of the spell again. I had a specific want for her to do. She will first of all, she's going to cause harmless tremor, so the ground's going to shake just very harmlessly, but it's going to have a very apparent
Yeah.
the windows and doors are going to do the and I'm going to make a sound of how the creature sounds coming out of the archbishop.
Maybe before we check.
Okay.
Come on!
Well, that's an 8. Not the greatest.
Oh, it's just like
She's going to continue to do the same thing at each round.
Alright, it's not like you're not successful, right? It's more or less there is a lot happening.
No one cares.
People are scared. They see the immediate threats and they pay more attention to that than anything. It sounds mixed in with all the other that are happening.
Okay. Makes sense.
And once again, you also see Mr. Archbishop.
Yes, this is what I want. That's all I want. I don't care if it's successful or not, that's just what I want. But that's all she does.
At the start of initiative, would all of the people start to be able to disperse?
Please.
Also, there is a villain action that occurs.
Uh-oh.
And while some people are basically leaving the proximity of the other Makagakars, they all duplicate, so now there are 8 of them at this point, as they have multiplied themselves a bit.
Can she roll for initiative at this point?
That's fine. They're all
Yeah.
next to each other still.
They're all next to each other still?
Yeah.
Never mind. I want to keep her out of the.
I will
Line of
telepathically call my elf.
I
I don't know how far the stables are from the town center, or if they are in the town center. But he's on his way.
I must go. Off. Oh, well, I mean, they get 200 feet of movement, so they'll be there at the start of your turn.
Just so to be clear, she's gonna keep stealth. She doesn't want to reveal herself.
Okay. Completely up to them.
So it'll be Derek, sir.
Yep.
Okay, so Derek just situation's fucked. I guess I'll take those two. He like rushes over towards a nearby. He's still gonna do non-lethal,
Mm-hmm.
but
You're
he's
gonna go after the one that's wounded or a clean one.
a clean one.
Okay.
Is thunder damage not lethal?
No.
No.
Blowing someone's body up from the outside
Damn it, Derek.
Implosions? Probably not.
It's just a bit of force.
Just a bit of implosion, yeah.
That's a 13 misses.
13 misses indeed.
He still once again misses the first one, but this one's a 25 to hit.
25 to 6.
So basically the same thing. We'll roll d8 real quick. That'll be 6 points. 6 points of damage to that one.
Alright.
Action charge.
Oh, no, please!
Is this the one that's damaged already?
Non-damage.
19.
19.
Non-lethal. That is 10 points.
10 points of damage. That one goes down.
Bumped into my sword. So there's another one right next to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one again on my last strike. 19 plus 7, that'll be 26.
Hits.
6 points. That's the end of his turn.
Alrighty. Meow.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to him. In a very thunderous voice, I know this could kill them. I feel bad. But it's necessary to make sure they don't multiply more. I say, stop in the name of the law! Stop in the name of the law! And then I cast Thunder Wave with that.
Shall not pass.
And they all the remaining ones need to make a con save for me.
Okay, let's go, boys.
Hey man, we saved like 3 of them.
Yeah, they fail.
And they
One
take
roll to roll them
5 thunder damage
Okay.
and are all pushed back
In front.
and proned. No, automatically pushed 15 feet away does not say anything about being proned.
No?
No,
Or 10 feet away.
it's just a push.
Yeah.
Alright, force push. Alright, yeah, so the one that he initially hit is down, so that's you downed 2 of them so far. The
I've
rest
only-
of them.
I've only like knocked out 2 of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
And then, as a bonus action, I did
There's
cast.
6 more left.
I will be casting Blade Ward again, and having my rapier drawn, and end my turn.
Alrighty. Bam, you're up.
So, 4 of them need to make con saves. As a beam of light comes down from the sky.
What's your DC?
16.
Fails all around.
There's some death. There's some death happening there.
They all take 13 damage.
Well, there's some death.
So what is what spell you using? Or-
Moonbeam.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
They probably had disadvantage because they changed forms.
Yeah, it's all radiant. It's all radiant.
The last thing you hear from them is the cold. It hurts. Shelter. Yeah, shelter. What is happening? We served you well. We served you well. As they cripple under the light of the moon.
Alright, and that makes 2 left.
No.
I hit 4 of them.
Oh, you have 4. Sorry, 2 left. I'm wrong. Sorry, my brain.
Alright, one of them needs to make a wisdom save.
No, please. No, please. He fails.
He takes 13 damage. Alright.
Another
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Till the dead.
Okay.
And then the elks, like is the elk here?
Yep.
The elk is going to come charging in, and he is going to ram him.
Non-lethal.
Is it not lethal? Very lethally, actually.
I mean, that's
No.
hit to him.
Yeah,
If it's non-lethal, it's non-lethal.
Yeah, it's gonna hit with a 24.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He needs to
that's-
make a strength saving throw.
13.
It just
The fuck?
passes. It
Could roll
charged.
bomb.
I know. He's just looking around, huh?
Where the fuck?
Oh, I guess they're killing him. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I tried to just push them away.
I know.
Disperse the crowd.
I know.
I didn't kill any of them.
It's gonna take 14 damage.
Is it lethal or non-lethal?
It's gonna do non-lethal.
Non-lethal? Okay. Smashes into a fucking building. Slides down. And, yeah, they're pretty much, toast.
She would still, at the end of this, literally right at that moment, the same thing would happen, and Margaret would come out of his mouth.
Actually, just for shits and giggles, I need him, who's currently doing the Moggle guys, to make what type of save is this real quick? Let me double check. I think this one's charisma. Let me double check.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. This is what we wanted, right?
The elk.
Right, boys?
If it charges, it does 3d6 damage.
Yeah, make sense.
Alright,
He has
this is a
30
wisdom save. I need him to make a wisdom save.
Let's see. We're pushing the envelope here, bros.
Yeah.
We're pushing that envelope.
Okay, it's a 20.
Okay, he passes.
Any effect?
Nope.
Does he know that a magical influence has
It was not a charm.
Just asking.
No, it would have been an attempt to polymorph him.
Okay.
So he feels his body changing. But he fights it.
Not bad, dude.
Yeah.
Are we talking about,
Pixie was gonna polymorph him into one of the Moggle guys.
Could have happened.
She just saw it and saw the opportunity. It's like, we're gonna Moggle about him.
That would be very interesting. Damn, almost kind of wanted to happen.
Just trying to okie dokie.
The elk saunters back to the stables.
He looks back at the body.
Only a few people know it was me, that's why I had to do non-lethal.
So we are out of initiative at this point, correct?
And as soon as the Magaga stops, you will start to hear golden bells. Dong, 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 dong.
Most of the crowd is dispersed, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start checking the bodies and seeing how many of them are alive.
Yeah, same.
This is my job.
5 of them are surely dead.
Your job?
Bong.
We are the members of the guard. I believe it is our job to deal with
Yeah.
the peace in the city.
Bong, bong,
Thank you very much, sir.
bong.
Bell got your tongue?
This is the only reason why I want to commentate it. Just for this. I didn't need it for anything else.
So he can't do, he just can't talk. Because we got an asshole on his case.
And I look over at Derek. Is there someone who usually buries the dead? As I check some of the pulses and find them no longer beating.
Yeah, so I can get one of the gravekeepers real quick.
Splendid.
Clean up crew.
I don't even acknowledge that I was there. I continue going.
Away.
Yeah.
There was a pause to cast a spell, and then you just kept walking.
Yeah. Just a few spells.
Yeah.
Business as usual. Of course some people stick around. It's the work of the fairies.
I'm gonna examine the book. Like,
It's the fairies! It's the fairies, ain't it?
no,
Yeah, it is.
this is not Fey magic.
Yeah, it's fairies.
Fey do not usually deal in ice. I'm gonna stand up. This is a magic of another kind.
What, fairies?
No. Like I said. And I pull up the ice. Fae do not normally deal in ice.
Maybe it's like a new thing to develop a new bullshit to fuck with us. You see all them. Oh, there's more.
That's you. It's coming out of this guy's throat now.
Please, someone get with the gravekeepers. Some, unfortunately, seem to have died of the holy magics that descended upon them. I say, looking up at the where as if I don't know what Moonbeam is.
Must have been shelter.
Those 4 would actually have been changed form, right?
Nice dude here.
Oh no. Okay, well, just gotta change the music real quick. I stopped playing games. No more games being played.
I will just immediately put my head to the ground and just get in a very courteous state.
I think everybody drops their knees.
I'm hiding in the bell tower per usual. Stealthily.
A wave of silence washes over everyone. You see nothing but fear in Ringabel's eyes.
Frightening presence.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
My head's in the snow.
He starts to smell the bodies.
Again, my head's in the snow.
Everyone's is. No one's even looking at the dragon.
No, not at all.
Ringbell's the only one that dares look at it, because he's the Archbishop.
And he barely wants to do it either.
Right.
It's required.
Mm-hmm.
It stomps around. Once again, inhaling the scent of the bodies. It breathes a cold air through its nostril onto Annabelle. His hair freezes over just from it alone. Hello. I'm sorry this happened under my watch. He says nothing. It walks around.
Can he roll me another wisdom save?
Oh my god, we're playing with fire.
No, we're playing with ice.
It's another 20.
Alright, that's fine. It passes.
Woo! You know, the more you do it, the more of a chance he has to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As the pixie is still trying to fuck with particular.
She's like, work! Rabbit!
She's like, pixie dust.
Come on! I will lift this man up and choke him.
I imagine you.
With my own bare hands.
Okay, technically good.
She good.
If they were like making a grapple check, she technically would out-grapple him.
These tiny little hands just choking him.
Little ball.
Well, she would have negatives for being sizes smaller. She would have negatives. I forget how it rules.
Oh,
in
that's
D&D.
true.
But still, she would be able to possibly
you
still.
can't grapple something that's 2 sizes larger.
She can't grapple a human.
No.
She's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she could enlarge herself to do it.
Very easy.
She could strangle him.
Literally just has to
It doesn't
enlarge
say you
herself.
can't strangle him.
It would require a grapple check.
It would require pressing on the larynx until he no longer breathes anymore.
She'll use the
That would require him laying down.
she'll use the shove action to prone him, and then
Stop breathing!
just push him over. Just people's elbow right on the larynx.
continues to walk around, almost as if he is prey at this point. Inhales deeply once more. And I need an athletics check from your girl, as she is almost being snorted up by this dragon.
Oh, she's not that close.
Oh.
She's a good distance. She's like
Okay.
a good distance away casting these spells.
No,
She's not up close.
Okay.
Yeah, not up close. I mean, she could make the athletics check. Let's see. Yeah, that's a that's a 25 for the athletics check.
Well, yeah, I think adult and ancient have true sight, so
Yeah.
I mean, but she's still tiny and hiding.
Well, just not the fact of like it was,
Yeah.
it almost
Yeah,
sucked
yeah.
her up through
Yeah.
its nostril.
Yeah.
How deeply it was breathing.
Yeah,
It already knows if any phase are around, regardless. So.
yeah. Which there are plenty in this town.
yeah, as we've noticed, both invisible and invisible, both
So-
visible and invisible.
It continues to stomp and stomp around once again, circling this man like prey. He gets underneath him, almost telling him to ride him, basically. Understood. He saddles the head and they fly straight up into the air. For a while, there's nothing but a deafening silence.
I'll stay like this, my head in the ground for a good solid 30 seconds.
I'm hidden in the wood.
You all then hear as you see Ring a Bell falling hundreds of feet through the air at a blinding speed. Right next to him is the dragon, looking at him, racing down, matching his speed. It then swoops underneath him at the last second, and then carries him off into the air once more.
My head's still in the fucking ground.
I am.
I heard the screaming, my head stayed in the ground.
No one says. Another few minutes of silence go by. Just like clockwork, you hear that scream. And again, matching his speed once more. Almost as if they're having a private conversation while they're going up and having a private conversation while they're going down. Catches him once more at the last second. This time with his mouth. He most likely impales himself on a tooth, because you can hear a crunch and a visceral spring. He then carries him off once more into the air, inside of his mouth. Another few minutes of silence. It's oddly enough starting to warm up, and the bodies that you see, the form changes back to the There's a strange warmth in there, but it's snowing still.
Someone brought along a thermal cube.
Maybe.
Or perhaps the dragon is absorbing all the cold Getting ready for one big breath.
Comes back down. Dislodges Ringabel, spitting him onto the ground. He points to the nearest person which he knows has abilities to heal.
No.
And he tells him, just with a nod of his head, they rush over immediately, looking at him for confirmation. He does not give any. The man waits patiently while he bleeds out. He gently laps himself onto the ground and looks while blood is just splurting out of Ringabel at every interval like clockwork. Still not confirming the heal. Okay! Okay, I'm sorry! He does not still confirm the heal. Please! He does not confirm the heal. Please! He does not confirm.
Done fucked up.
Once he is no longer able to scream. Once the light looks like it's just narrowly gone. From off of his wing, he gives them a dragon scale that he picks clean with his own teeth, and he places it onto the ground. The cleric walks over and grabs it. Looks once again for the confirmation. A nod, finally, as his cold and definitely lifeless body sits there. Just about that split second before the minute of death and life is about to hit, he immediately casts it with speed and precision. Swoops back in, never having said a word.
That we know of.
Ringabel lays there, staring up at the sky. He gets up. And he limps over to the tree.
I'm just say he got you. I'm kidding.
I was really tempted to say while he was dying, he needs to make a wisdom save. Just to say, yeah, if he's on the brink of death, toll the dead.
Everyone is confused, puzzled, shocked. You can probably presume based on their facial expressions, this is the first time they've seen this display ever.
I just turn around and go to the inn.
I will unbury my face.
Solution.
I'll look around. These 4 need immediate medical care. 3 need immediate medical care.
It was 4, yeah, right.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is 4 because the last one was yeah.
There was 9 in total. 4 of them were not killed.
Yeah.
Just rushes over. He seems to have been given a few scales. And he goes over to each of them.
Oh, he actually has. Is he actually casting Revivify as well?
Yes.
Okay. These are scales of Revivify.
Strong dragon.
I mean, probably not a. They can, if they're considered diamonds for Revivify.
Make intelligence check.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying this as a player, like.
Oh.
Well, like my character's already gone. My
Yeah,
character's
yeah.
gone. As I'm saying, as a player, if his scales are considered diamonds for the sake of like Revivify.
Could more than likely be worth way more than just
Well, yeah.
300 gold. So it would definitely could be an ample substitute.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's probably not even an ice dragon. Or a white dragon, I should say.
Yeah.
Could
I
be
don't
a
know.
crystal.
I never saw him.
Literally, I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
My head was buried.
We have literally, like most of us have literally never seen it.
I ain't risking it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on to my business, but before I go, I'm gonna put my hand in my mouth to make the fart noise. And as this is technically coming out of my voice, I echo it 3 times, so it's echoing throughout the church, and everyone just hears that. And it echoes because it's fucking 3 times louder as I'm walking out. It didn't come from my voice. Right, I'm out. That's fucked up. Oh, well, that shit just got real quick.
Dust off us.
Now we have no idea how this man's about to act.
Pull the jacket off the one body.
If we thought he was unhinged before, he got a chance to come back and do something.
But we have stuff to work with.
Oh yeah, this has given us a lot. A lot.
That was just they were just talking.
Yeah.
I'm
They
sure.
were just talking.
Sure.
I mean, it's like a father and son relationship, right? You throw your son up in the sky,
Oh yes, that's my
wait
father.
till they come
Yeah,
down,
this is what dragons do, yeah.
and catch him. Oh, you're still alive, son. Oh, keep going, keep going. It's like like you're playing catch with your son,
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite
I know.
literally with
Yeah.
your side.
Yeah.
Is the captain of the guard nearby?
Yeah.
I guess I'd be talking.
I'm gonna walk over and go. That seemed like the act of wrath was our quote-unquote archbishop.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Honestly, that was nuts. That was sick too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
My head was buried in the snow the entire time, out of
You should have
respect.
seen. I'll tell you all about it.
I mean, yeah, we weren't near it, so
Yeah.
we kind of just saw the up and down thing.
Yeah, that's all there was to see. I mean, that's all you needed to see, really.
Yeah.
Can you
Uh-huh. Good doctor.
I would rather not anger Shelter again. I don't know what we can do to avoid that.
I think he's angered enough. I think he got his frustration out.
Yeah. Yes. But I would not like to avoid
Dealt with it.
be deserving that wrath.
Yeah. So you won't do that, no. Nobody wants to do that.
I guess I should be very thorough in my investigations then. About our
No. Yeah.
Oh.
prior
Yeah.
Archbishop's daughter.
I don't.
Maybe, and I'm just gonna say this like half-assedly almost, maybe soon to be Archbishop, if things continue this way.
I can either confirm or deny, I guess. I mean, that was nuts. That was.
And I'm just gonna walk away after implanting that thought in his brain. Just leave that thought for him to mellow on.
I know. Yeah, I know.
That was weird.
I don't think it's weird. I think it was fucking cool. But also.
Something's up.
What do I even do like for the rest of the year? That was like.
That was enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
I think you could just retire at that point. I mean.
I think I might go to bed.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk back. We still have our duties as guards of this town.
I know.
To at least make sure this mess gets cleaned up. And to make sure everyone feels comfortable that Shelter was dealing out necessary justice.
I didn't say that.
It seemed pretty necessary in form of justice to me, so...
Well, I have no clue what happened. I know he was on the floor at some point. He was in the air on the floor, and then the thing they started wilding. I don't know, like, I don't know who they were.
Honestly, this feels like I need a drink.
Yeah, it feels like one of those ones, huh?
Yeah. Yes, I believe a drink is the best way to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to start rumors, get drunk people talking about everything.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's gonna be at the bar.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think crime is like gonna take a day off.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely. I don't think anyone would want to commit anything
I don't think
today.
anyone will even want to step on a crack at this point. Break your mother's back and shit, you know? Destroy her entire endocrine system. Ouch.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Drinks.
No, that's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll meet you guys back there.
You really gonna go to bed?
No.
Oh.
No. And I'm going to help you with this situation get handled, and then afterwards, drinks. Sounds like a horse.
Okay, soundboard.
I mean, it's a horse coming up to collect the bodies on it.
Mm. That's what it does.
There we go.
Corn Earth.
Okay,
Yes.
soundboard. That
That's-
was very loud.
Yeah, that's the horse rolling up to
Yep.
for us to put the bodies in the back of
There you go. That
cart.
works. Sure.
Nothing's a coincidence.
I'll try and help get the bodies at least moved into the cart.
Understood. Easily done. Not many words are spoken by anyone at this point. A lot of people are quiet.
2 gold coins on the eyes, 1 in the mouth.
Every character has a
I'm kidding. Every character follows the Greek mythos.
Exactly.
Kidding. This one is not a worshipper of really any god.
Wow.
He doesn't really know gods.
That's my mom.
But no shelter now.
You know
Yeah.
Shelter.
Not by sight.
I mean,
No, I've never disrespected
But
him
by
by looking.
sound.
Yeah.
I know how he sounds.
I
Terrified.
can identify that wing flap from a mile away.
Ooh, yes, literally. Ooh, yes. Because I can hear it from a mile away. It's audible. Oh, shit. So,
hands off.
the day and the night is coming to an end. Guys all meet back in the
So I heard you guys had a wonderful time in the square today. My elk told me all about it.
I'm just sitting there. It's quite eventful. I contemplate my words. There's probably a lot of people drinking tonight in this tavern.
Yeah, it's packed. It is filled to what we call the brim.
I will be whispering every so often, almost into people's ears, like while drinking. It will be almost like a casual part of the conversation. Seems like we might need a new Archbishop soon.
Yeah, it seems like it, man. I think we should have at least 2 on the board. One for the peacekeeper, one for the mind. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we need thinkers. We need solid, strong, methodical planners who plan out years ahead and, not just a couple days.
I've already moved on to the
Yeah.
next person, already
Not
spreading.
just a,
I'll just have like said it haphazardly to him, and just let
say
him.
anything.
Just let him just continue with ranting about. Just inspire as much rant about this as possible. As much discourse as I can
It is.
amongst the drunken crowds.
It is being heard. Very much so. Rumors are being spread.
They think the Archbishop's a fae.
Yeah. I don't look like one. I always thought he was. You didn't hear from me, though.
Yeah. I'll just move on to the next person, continue spreading as much discourse as possible, and that's how I end my evening. It's a perfect opportunity to create discourse.
What are you doing? What's your nipple?
Drinking.
Very special.
I have like the eyepiece and the mouthpiece kind of separate. So like I have my mouth, the part that covers the mouth down, but it still covers my eyes. So all you see is my mouth while I'm drinking.
Exactly. Oh, Miss Goblin. What's Goblin doing?
Well, first of all, Derek is on cleanup duty most of the time. So he's just literally, he doesn't even go out for drinks. He just kind of goes to bed afterwards when he's done for duty. He's stressed the fuck out. But her, she kind of like, I mean, while it would be easy to drink and engage in the conversation, she more or less like looks around, very puzzled about how that could have happened at this point. She would unravel the note that she was made to sign a long time ago. Kind of just look if something's changed or anything was different.
Standard. Standard.
How the hell did this happen? Ah, shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm kind of digging the fact that something did happen, but like,
I'll sit next to you. No, mug still full. Haven't actually drank a single sip of this mug. I'll actually have left it at someone's table. Like, and they'll be like, did I have this drink?
oh shit!
My mouth.
Hell yeah!
Oh, it's still
Hell
cold.
yeah!
I'm just warm like always. Shit gross.
What now?
Yeah, it's definitely man's piss,
Just sit down. Oh. That makes things interesting, I presume.
Yeah, well, there was something they had planned for tomorrow, but it seems as though we don't even need to do that. The problem is what has just engaged in front of us. Because if we're thinking that the Archbishop is the guy that he thinks he is, or claims to be, from what you guys have told me, it's really about to get interesting. Like you said.
I am readily awaiting tomorrow's activities.
I think tomorrow's just gonna be the day that even if we don't want anything to happen, something's about to happen.
Oh no, I think it will be eventful, but quiet.
Really?
I wouldn't see him making any big moves tomorrow. Not after that display.
Eventful how then?
There is a lot of discourse being spread through this tavern right now. I can't wait to see what it does tomorrow. Many people sitting in their homes tonight, talking about what just went on display. Tomorrow will be an eventful day. Not from the Archbishop's standpoint, there.
We'll see. It could work in his favor, though.
After what I just saw.
Thing is that this can easily be spent to.
Depends who's spinning it.
That's true.
As long as we are at the head of that spinning wheel.
The meat.
As long as we are the ones at the spinning wheel, it spins in a way that will paint a tapestry that benefits us, not him. The discourse is sown. The people are
crazy. I think it's a good word.
special.
That's not the word I would use. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna, pack it in for the day, make sure everything's alright.
I'm sure
your
your friends can make movements tomorrow very easily. The captain of the guard will probably be making movements tomorrow very easily. And I believe I should see where they are holding our dear Sasha Novella. And maybe carry out an action befitting of a guard. Maybe inspiring depending on how things start tomorrow, maybe we are putting a new person in the position of Archbishop starting tomorrow. For the time, though, we will wait and see how things happen naturally and try to get them to our advantage.
Alright.
After all, the most beloved coop is the coop without blood.
Would you just said yes?
Overthrowing of a government, a coup.
I know the Goblin terminology for that.
Executing the leader and taking their position.
I mean, it's more of like an execution, but yeah, you pretty much got it.
I'm the stronger goblin, I'm leader. I understand it very well. I would not agree with it, but it makes sense for less civil societies.
I mean, it depends on the Goblin clan. There's the ones that are like that are very savage. There's also the ones that are savage, but are understanding that if someone has a little bit of intelligence, that they should probably be in charge because they're stupid. But those are really the only two different societies we got going on.
The smart leader and the big strong leader.
The savage and the slightly savage. But they're still savage.
Well, regardless, I'm going to turn in for the evening. Seems the captain of the guard. I'll inspire him to not drink too much. He needs to be up early tomorrow.
Inspiring. I should be a bard. All my inspiring.
And I'm just going to walk up to... I think that's enough for the evening. We have an early morning tomorrow, my good sir.
Yeah, that's true, man.
But before the day ends.
You seen Derek?
He told us he was going to go and call in for the night.
He said he wasn't gonna sleep. I asked him, "You really gonna sleep?" And he was like, "No." And then he went to bed.
I believe he finished his duties and then went to bed.
Wow, he's still going to sleep. Why is he coming here? Alright, whatever. It's all good.
Early morning tomorrow, sir.
I'm
gonna walk upstairs.
Honestly, I don't know. I
I was wondering if I could summon one of the white foxes as quote-unquote steed, even though they're tiny.
Okay. I mean, in one of my in the Wednesday campaign, I have a chihuahua. That is a large chihuahua. It's just a large chihuahua.
It's okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm,
yeah,
see, I'm gonna dismiss the elk. I'm gonna be like, I'll call you back soon.
Oh, this is how we doing it. This is how we doing it now. I charged in there. I kicked some ass. But this is how we doing it. Got you. I got your number.
This up clogging.
I got
And
your
then
number.
I'll dismiss the elk,
Goodbye, Alex.
and I will then summon one of the tiny white foxes.
You gonna do it to me too? I know your reputation.
Wow.
We'll stick around for long, huh? We'll stick around for long.
This wolf is literally like this big, or this fox is literally like this big.
We'll stick around for long, huh?
You don't care.
It's a CR0.
You don't care.
We'll stick around for long, huh? What's up?
So yeah, I will have that ready for tomorrow. But it's one of those water foxes that you'll find around the
Yeah,
place.
a local.
Yeah.
I'm just here digging through your trash.
But I need it for a specific purpose. So
Of course. Of course we do.
Also, before I go to bed, I'm gonna cast Clairvoyance in my room. I want to see what's going on in his neck of the woods after that event.
In church.
Oh yeah,
So it's just a seeing eye, correct?
correct.
You can't hear anything, right? You'll see.
It's an invisible sensor,
Can be used for either or.
either or. So I'm looking to mostly just hear. I don't need to see what's going on. I feel like I can use enough context clues to kind of put things together, maybe.
So, you see him, you see Helga, then you see the bishop
Here.
inside of what seems to be a room.
Hmm.
The room that you're darting.
Yes.
Specifically. They're laying down what seems to be a map of the area. They're putting little pieces.
I guess I'm just gonna use.
It's got a lot fucking tougher. So much fucking tougher. I don't know how he detected it, why he detected it, when he even detected it. But this got so much tougher. And now I can't even go through with what I want. I spread the creeping code, and now it's just going to go rampant. And now I can't even clean it up because I'll look like I'm doing something. It's okay. It's alright. I guess it's whatever, though. You're doing what you think you need to do. I understand. Don't you think this is going a little too far? You hear a but you're struck, most likely. Okay. Much dessert. I told you, this was going too far. Sasha? Novella? You were going after her. And of all fucking people you could have went after. No, you had to go after. Ugh! I'm telling you, it's that fucking druid bitch. Why didn't you go after her instead? Clearly it would have been too obvious. But you go after someone else who's just as important. No. Not really. I'm out. You don't get to be out. Ring! Oh! Are you okay? Of course I'm okay, woman. Sacrificing your life for mine, of course.
I'm hearing this.
Yeah, you're just hearing magic.
Oh.
You okay? All three. Now we have to get rid of him. Just too many pieces. This fucking piece of shit ruined everything. God, he knows what he's doing. Do this for long, was he? Oh, listen, we just have to think. Shut up! Stop, please, I'm following your orders. You're not following them correctly. You then hear the healing magic going off. It's just like a flock of birds. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. You're just weak and pathetic. That's all. Go after him. Don't kill him. Or I'll kill you if he is dead. Understood? Good girl. Go. Did you hear enough?
I
What are you
can't.
gonna do about it?
Can't say anything.
Yeah, it's
I linger there.
just the little sensors. Just
Yeah, it's there.
It's a one way.
And guess what? The sensor is just kind of like, if it could flick someone off, you would feel the presence of hate coming from a sensor.
Cute.
It is also like, it's not a normal sensor. It's almost like the wall itself grew an ear.
An invisible ear.
An invisible ear. But it is an ear.
He looks at it. You don't see it, but you can feel him getting closer and
There's not like you can do anything to it.
closer. No.
You can yell at me and make me hurt my ears. That's about it. Ah! Shit, okay, I'm done.
That was cute. That was you? Most likely.
Mesobezaran!
Oh.
If I could.
Oh, it's Menzo
Menzo
Menzo Berenzin!
It's Menzo Baranzin, but he goes Mesobezaran.
Mesobezaran.
Mesobezaran! If I could talk out of this, I would totally fucking do it. I can't, though.
I know, it's alright. No need to.
If an ear can grow a tongue, I would stick it out at him.
There's just a big old grin that you can feel. You can feel everything. It's almost like you're still seeing it. Mm.
It
Oh.
disappears. A cast ending.
What? What are you saying?
This is your conscious. You're a dirtbag. And I think we should reevaluate our feelings. That's it. He knows the spell. He can fucking say anything back. It's 14 words.
Well, that's interesting. Nice name, Conscience. I'll see you around town.
He's gonna think it was me.
He has no idea who I am. He has no idea who the fuck's doing this. That's it. I don't have any more spell slots for it.
Playing dumb, I see, Nycowin.
I know it was you dirtbag.
No, I have a different plan in mind.
So where are you at this kind of moment? So, ma'am, technically.
I'm at the end.
Golden goose.
A fiery form appears before you.
Oh no, what's going on?
Goblin. Oh. Oh, you're one of those. Those bell people. Oh, I'm wounded. You know how many wounds I have right now? Cataclysmic amount of wounds.
Oh, can you hear me?
No, I can just read your lips.
Ooh, I just mouth. You are a dirtbag. That's it.
This is true. You're not wrong about that.
Tomorrow, since you know that I know
Okay.
that you're planning to do something stupid,
Oh, stupid. Me?
not you, your friend,
Friend?
you already know that now this is becoming a bigger issue.
I have friends.
I heard her. I know who it is.
Concubine.
Damn, you're brutal, dude.
Not a friend at all, no. She would
Concubine?
Yes.
This is Mortal Kombat?
No, not
I mean, concubine was just he's married.
Right? Yeah, that's true. This is just another word for whore. It's fucked up. Okay. Interesting. In barbaric, technically concubine would be the word that is used around goblin huts more than anything else. It's fucking barbaric. Okay, we'll see what happens. But you know that this only ends one way.
In your inevitable deaths, of course. How many friends do you have? Many? Dozens? Too many?
I'm a goblin. I only got one friend.
Why am I gone?
Me.
Oh, you are tough. Ooh. He comes in and poof, he caves your chest in.
Damn.
And you just feel the impacts.
Oh, I felt it? Shit.
On a psychic level. So more or less.
It
It's
feels
almost
like my chest, but it's my head.
Exactly.
Okay.
As you were just, you can see the damage physically. But
How much damage did I take? Or did I not take actual
No.
damage? Okay. Interesting.
Of course.
I go into my bag,
Oh, what do you have in
and then
there?
I pull out a coin.
Mm.
It's a soul coin.
Oh, you have one of those.
Let's start to flip it.
You must be an evil bitch, aren't you? No? How'd you get that then?
I pull out a letter. See if you can use context clues. You're already looking into it anyway. You already know what's in my bag.
Yeah. Say, why don't you leave your friends behind and just come work for me?
What do you have to offer? I'm hearing it. What's up?
You know, the Goblin God thing or whatever. I don't fucking goggle stock. I don't know. I don't care what its name is. You want to be one of those? Wouldn't that be fun?
No, that sounds very shitty. It's not fun.
Fucking
Are you gonna actually pay me?
No. You just want gold? Sure. Fuck some of that. Platinum.
How much you offering?
How much are you worth?
I can tell you how much I'm worth, but like, it doesn't matter how much I feel like I'm worth, right?
Oh, jeez, you don't even know your own price.
Oh yeah, I'm worth 3,000 pennies. Or 3,000
Copper?
copper. Yeah.
Oh, okay, 3,000 copper.
Mhm.
It's only 30 gold.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't know what they are.
Is that all
The
you
brown
want?
things.
Is that all you want?
No. How about platinum?
3,000 platinum?
Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll wipe my ass with it and shove it down your throat. I have no business and no reason to even suggest doing that.
That'll take a long time.
Yeah, but I still do it.
You're patient, aren't you?
Kind of don't care.
He walks around the tavern.
He was gonna eventually do this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Observing, looking at everyone around.
I just gave you a reason to do this.
Oh. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you were gonna do it anyway.
I was going to chill at home.
No, you weren't.
I was going to be ice cold as fuck.
Not really. Given the conversation I heard, no, not really. Well, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we can linger on this all we want.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna go. You're boring. Clearly unusable too. As he burns a hole into reality and walks away.
Boring my ass. You don't know exactly what the hell you're dealing with, boy.
Another concubine.
Still suggests he's married.
This is Immortal Kombat. I don't know what he's going on about. Shao Kahn shit. I guess that's all I do. I don't know. Hey man, I got insider information. I have insider information.
Okay.
Helga's about to act. She's about to act today. And she's going specifically after Nycowin.
What?
That's what you were suggesting, right? Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
He's about to stop you. Quote unquote, stop it. Stop you. And now I just drew his attention, so he's probably just going to target me.
I don't know.
Oh, I definitely have a
Look,
nice big target on my back after yesterday.
Personally.
After
We
all,
all have targets, yeah.
after all, I'm the reason he got angry enough to blow his own cover to lead to that whole set of events.
Yep. We've officially pissed this guy off.
Oh yeah,
My
and we're going to
character-
continue doing so until he makes an even bigger mistake.
My
Yeah.
character has actually done nothing.
No, you have not.
But I have been. But I
He's attended church.
I made
Yay!
5 platinum, okay?
Yeah.
He's attended church and he's chopped down trees. That's it.
No, but like, I've gained serious information, and
Yeah.
but like, my character hasn't done anything to gain a target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm probably the one that probably is getting targeted after yesterday.
he has no idea what he's dealing with. No idea.
No.
No
I have
idea.
no clue what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, no, we are taking you down.
Luckily, I have the ability
We
to
all
run
have
the fuck
things.
away.
Oh,
We all have our. We're like all individually fucking with different planes and using it against
I'm
him.
gonna need to borrow your bag of holding today.
And
We-
here.
We got the Feywild magic right here.
But how am I going to keep? As long as you don't dump out my 3 tents,
Oh, is it the
my rope,
next day?
my manacles.
This is the next
Oh,
day?
he has a pair of manacles.
Oh yes, thank you.
Unless, are you guys doing anything before bedtime? Nighty night, Betty Boop?
Yeah. I'll go to sleep.
And Do not touch my sovereign glue.
soundly. I'm not going to even wink
Not a-
about whatever he's
Call it the
suggesting.
fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've accepted my death a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
just here for the ride.
I should mention that every time I summon a steed, it's considered a celestial, not fey.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's using Mount Celestia. You're using Feywild. And I've already alluded to what the hell I'm using.
Soul coins. I am fueled by soul coins.
Avernus. Or Abyss.
It doesn't matter. I'm using the opposite of what you're using.
Yeah. Well, it's not that I'm using that.
It's just your power's coming from it.
Yeah. It's weird. Paladin powers are weird.
That's how. Yeah.
Hey man.
Because it's not holy magic. It is literally just power from your...
Belief. A belief
It
system.
technically-
Your oath. Yeah.
It is a religious magic.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come from the god.
But it
comes
doesn't
from
come
your
from the
own
god.
It
ability
comes-
to stick to an oath.
Uh-huh.
It's an oath, yeah. It's bizarre. But it
It's
is a
like
very
a-
interesting concept.
It's like a pact, but it's not made with a god.
You
Yeah.
can make it with your... You mainly make it with
It's a
yourself.
pact with yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is it literally is.
It's the tenets. The tenets are that powerful enough in this world that you manipulate the fucking weave.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I
So I'm
mean,
assuming nothing's happening at night, correct?
No.
I ain't
just-
planning
Is,
nothing.
is anything happening at night?
that's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going
Is
to bed.
anything?
Just as
Because
I
I'm
was-
locking my door. I'm putting bars on my window.
You installed the
Yeah,
bars? You got the
I
bar?
got I got my chairs like holding up against the doorknob and stuff.
Yep.
I'm keeping my windows shut tightly.
Yep. Hey, I ain't fucking around today.
No, not
I'll
today.
pile up my tents in front of the door.
Did
I've seen worse.
Did Ring a Bell's manifestation activate any alarms that I set?
Oh shit.
So which ones can you detect, right? Fey, Fiend.
Oh.
Oh no, it's
I
any
think
creature that enters the area. That's just alarm. I have one set up on everybody's room.
Oh, alarms?
Yeah, alarms.
Oh, okay. For the night time, one does go off.
Uh-oh.
I'm assuming I know which one it is because
Um,
like the area.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a set area, but I have one set up on everybody's room.
okay. It does go off in.
His room.
Mhm.
There's a giant badger in my room as well, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just there until my rest finishes.
Fuck, I should have
Hey,
channeled
hey, yo.
Divinity.
Hey yo.
I could have with that performance check. I could have just used my channel Divinity. I need to remember that. That's the only way I can be good at skills at times.
Okay. Interesting. So yeah, you do detect that.
Let me see. It literally just says okay.
Would it? Would it also
Oh, it just
include
fell.
the fairy? His pixie?
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, then no, it won't.
Alright.
My pixie's gonna be in my room. It's fine. And there's a giant badger,
So
and there's
his,
Hollow.
His manifestation in her room didn't go off. Didn't set off the alarm.
Oh yeah, because you guys are roommates no matter what.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
at all.
Okay.
You guys are just so used to being roommates at this point that it would feel weird not to be.
It wasn't a physical.
Oh, it's
That's why I
necessary.
wanted. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he won't get messages from himself.
Cool.
And that would be the truest crime of them all.
He didn't say anything today.
I guess he's dead. He must have died.
He died.
Oh no.
Hey, now I'm going
Oh, no.
to do
Oh no.
just that trait of thought.
Oh no.
I die today.
Oh no.
Yeah, that happened. Let's see what happens today. Does anything happen in the night? Nothing?
You guys wake up and do anything?
In the morning, I have messages for people.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hollow will have a message that says, when I wild shape today, I must turn into a puppy.
No, this is the worst.
And on yours, it's just gonna say,
That is.
That's accurate.
That's canon. That's pretty canon, yo. Interesting.
So I have to be Biao Wow Ming?
Wow, wow, mean. Wow.
Biao Wow Ming.
That's all it says.
Wow Ming.
Wow Ming.
Wow Ming.
But yes, you guys do notice that there is a tiny little white fox now.
You guys do notice that there's a Biao Ming.
Incredible.
He looks like an angsty teenager. He has a bunch of.
I really thought about
earrings.
selling you specifically a Shiba puppy, but I didn't think your character would know what a Shiba looks like.
Probably not.
So I just said puppy.
And there is a septum, his septum and everything.
It's
Just a little puppy with fucking stuff.
He has a bunch of just
That's
like
dumb.
tattoos on his fingers.
Oh my god, what the hell am I looking at?
They're all in druidic.
Yeah, like this isn't gonna draw
Abomination.
attention at all.
No.
Wow, wow.
I did not speak well last night.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh, you want to know?
No.
Oh, let me telling you. Oh, first off,
Go
I
ahead.
was fighting myself,
Spill your guts.
and it was crazy. I was doing so many things all at once. I was like punching myself, kicking myself, and then I summoned my blade to my hand, and it was wreathed in fire. I started cling, 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 and then
Enough of this, please.
I had to
I-
clean a litter box out.
I
And
was.
it was the size
Hey, bud.
of Albian.
Hey, buddy.
And I couldn't finish the job.
You
So I
really
kept
have to
fighting
get the sentence
myself harder and harder because I was
Buddy.
angry at myself for letting
Hello?
the litter box getting so bad.
Buddy.
And I'm telling you, the smell it had was rough.
Okay, yeah, I heard everything you said.
On a lighter note, I found a good paying job.
Oh,
That's
we're,
good to
we're
hear.
starting off with light? I was gonna get in the dark.
Oh yes,
Oh.
it's always good to start the day dark. I say, holding up the coffee.
The best
I
part
mean,
of
right.
waking up is Fulgeriki in my cup.
Well, issue. I
Did you
use
wet
some.
the bed? I will cleaning it for you.
Hey,
Doctor.
friend.
Yes.
I think you're great. I
Thank
respect you. But please don't interrupt me.
I was not interrupting you. I was just asking a question.
Either way, I use some of my magic to hear in his room, in Archbishop's room
Was he farting?
last night. We had a very interesting arrangement, I guess. As I did hear what was going on, he essentially punished his two lackeys, beat the living shit out of them. Didn't see it, but you know magic when you hear it.
Yeah.
And then brought him back just like Shelter did to him. So
Ooh, he's that kind of lazy.
I guess so. And
He's
then
like
he made it.
Alexander.
He essentially, oh, I don't know who you're talking about, so it doesn't matter.
No one important.
He did say that Helga was supposed to be making a move against the interlopers and the ones that messed up the plans. There's literally only 2 people who messed up his plans yesterday. It was unintentionally you. But, I mean, you've just been in the church, but like he just hates you because you're him. And Valbar, you definitely made your presence known. And he did say that no matter what, they're going to make a move today. If that or there's going to die. So Helga's life's on the line unless she doesn't make a move against us.
Should I putting it in the sky then?
No,
No.
I will
really want to
become.
use that spell.
I will spend my entire day next to the captain of the guard, and in the presence of most civilians.
If she does make a move, it plays literally into our hands, as they are making an attack against us in retaliation for what happened yesterday,
Mm-hmm. And that leaves them open.
to even more ridicule.
I was talking their own security will decrease.
If they make a move today, it is their folly.
I don't think he cares about folly at this point.
Yes, that is quite obvious after yesterday's movement. Anything else we need to know about?
He managed to project himself into the room and somehow do psychic damage to me. But beyond that, he made some very obvious threats. Doesn't matter if we're invisible, he can see that, as he can clearly see my ear. I don't know how he's doing that, but he can do that. But I mean, I think we knew he was already beyond what we are, beyond us, but, it doesn't mean that we can't do what we can, so I'm on his radar too. I mean, it was eventually going to happen no matter what.
Did he slip any information whilst conversating with you? Anything that could be useful to us?
Mostly just idle threats. Nothing of real value. He didn't do that, right? It was just mostly threats, I believe, right?
Pretty much.
It was just...
The only comment I could think of is a comment about releasing the whatchamacallit cold.
The creeping cold.
The creepy cold.
And then I'll mention that real quick. I mean, even though it's not even that big, it's more like a threat. He did threaten, the cold on us, or whatever that meant. But like I said, it was just mostly threats. It's more or less like who had the bigger dick in that contest. Clearly me.
Is anyone trained in medicine?
Nope.
I think I am, but let me check.
I am intelligent enough to know
Oh,
that's
I have proficiency.
Okay. Okay, medicine check.
Actually, more or less, I have expertise.
Yeah, definitely make a medicine check.
That is a 19.
Creeping cold is a disease usually found in climates such as this. When someone's body is starved of too much warmth, as it's literally absorbed sometimes, certain monsters or creatures are able to spread this creeping cold. It's very infectious. Each stab from someone infected with the creeping cold spreads it because it absorbs all the warmth from them as well. And due to the climate that we are around, it affects at an accelerated rate.
That's what we saw yesterday, was creeping.
To explain what the creeping cold is, it is a disease that blah blah blah, what he just said without having to overthink myself, explain to you guys.
So, as we suspected, he was behind yesterday's attack.
Yeah.
If it is a disease,
And that explains it.
and he has supplemented into this town, I fear it is still amongst the populace then.
Anyone could have it.
Well, it's definitely something we should be cautious of.
You are an expert in medical things, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind coming with me to speak with the captain of the guard to address this issue? I'm not very familiar with the creeping cold, and your insight would be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. I have no problems with that.
I think our best way to fight this is to wear full clothing. Don't let any skin show.
The other thing that might be really important is it seemed this is going to be something I'm going to make an assumption on, but it felt very warm near the bodies whence Shelter had been in the presence. I believe he can remove that cold from the area, so perhaps he can do something similar over the town, thus curing the town of this. But to get him to do that, We would need an archbishop who is willing to discuss it with him.
That
So-
Archbishop is the one plaguing the town with it. It's supposed to be.
If we can get Sasha back reins to take her mother's place.
Do we know where she is?
No. But I think that is a movement we must take after yesterday's events. If she is still with us, have her take back her mother's place, and when she does, bring this to the dragon
In that
as a
case-
humble request.
In that case, I will not be needing your bag of holding.
Oh, that's good. I really was terrified about parting with it. Told her all my stuff. I have my tents in here. I have my fire making kits. Like, if we got stuck in a survival situation, I wouldn't be prepared.
Yes, I will need it. I will need it at some point, but not today.
Alright, well, I guess I'm sticking with you today, bud.
I will literally, as soon as he says, like, we need to find her, I will have my fox go around town, kind of jumping in and out of the snow.
Just like snow surfing.
You know those snow foxes that
Yeah.
jump into the snow? That's what this is. It's gonna go around town, in peace. It's gonna go in people's houses.
Damn. He's big snooping, huh?
He's gonna start looking for.
Are you putting it in celestial, like a, not celestial, but I'm trying to, the incorporeal form?
It's fine, Steve.
Oh, I thought it was, my brain kept thinking Phantom Steve because I'm using, I have a character
Yeah.
that has
No,
Phantom
no,
Steve.
it's literally just a
Fine,
it's
okay.
it's just slightly more intelligent. It can understand common.
Okay.
It's celestial instead of
It's
beast.
a paladin spell.
Heard.
But I chose this because it has stealth and it's
OP.
it's
It's a good spell.
Understand.
it's a snow region, so it blends in with the snow very well, along with its stealth.
Alright. So, have it make a stealth check.
By the way, when it comes to intelligence skills, this character's a stat monkey
I
for
would
that.
say with advantage.
With advantage.
Nice. I only am.
I figured that's what we needed here.
Can I use my?
I'm actually
inspiration on
surprisingly
it?
good at intelligence.
Okay.
I have a +5 to arcane,
Oh, that's
and I don't have history but I have +5 to nature.
Oh,
12.
12 altogether?
altogether.
Damn.
3, 6, and 7.
That's bad.
I mean, it's still for the common people. It's good, but like,
Anyone that's trying to notice something will probably notice it.
Oh, it's gonna notice a fox.
yeah. I mean, but it's a common fox around this area. So like,
That's
even
true.
if they see it, they're probably not gonna really
They're
notice it.
not gonna
Yeah.
give a shit.
Okay.
But like, if it when it comes to the church, it's definitely gonna be more careful.
Yeah. We'll come back to that.
So this is just to let you know, this is a knowledge domain. So I literally have expertise in Arcana, history, and medicine. So whatever you're not good at, I'm going to be able to make up for it.
Okay.
The big brain domain.
That's solid.
Big brain domain. Big brain domain.
So she'll follow you.
So you two
Yeah,
are
medicine
going,
I would have been lost in. I was 0 in medicine.
So you two are going where?
To the guards.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to talk to Mr. Gordon?
Yes, Mr. Gordon.
Okay. Alright.
Officer Gordon.
Let's go. Here, present, duty, served. Right. You guys head off.
I'll have to play mental gymnastics real quick. I know it. I'm ready for it.
You got this.
And of course, as you guys get in, everyone is filling out all kinds of different reports at this moment.
So it's like the police.
I'm just
station.
gonna look around and go,
So it's like a police station, like in the
Essentially
old
speaking.
times that like around like this, I would say around like the 60s or 70s, are just like rah, 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 what's going on over there?
but they're all
Pretty
quite
much.
silent, just all just
Yeah,
filling
no,
out.
that's literally the scene you walk in on.
Hmm.
think it's chaos, but it's just quiet
Mhm.
chaos.
I'm gonna walk over and glance at one of their papers, at what they're writing their report on.
Yeah, just let's make a investigation or perception check.
Oh, damn, low roll. 11.
11. Are you looking at a couple or just like?
I'll just glance the first one I see just to get an idea of what they're writing about.
That's first time ever seeing shelter.
Okay, that's all I need. That's all I
Yeah.
needed. It's reports on shelter and stuff like that. I'm just gonna walk up to the captain.
Hey, aren't you the?
The bell ringer, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot him?
No, this is the bell ringer for the church.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, the bishop
she
was
is
talking
very
about
knowledgeable.
a bell ringer.
Yes, she is very knowledgeable of medical things and has some input on what happened yesterday and what kind of disease it actually was.
That was a fucking disease.
Indeed.
I could just get that?
I mean,
Before we cause a ruckus,
I said it.
we are keepers of the peace, good sir.
No, that's crazy.
I explained what the disease is to him.
Alright, how's it spread?
Usually contact with someone who's been infected,
Mm-hmm.
or if they are infected, it could take a couple of days to set in.
Alright. It's like
Presumably.
a super cold, but except you want to eat people or kill people or whatever.
Presumably, I witnessed shelter removing the cold from the area around the,
That's what that was.
and it seemed to have taken away the diseased, that which was diseased in the area. I think it would be of great importance for us to make sure that our current archbishop, I do not have much faith in, or a newly instated archbishop, beseech shelter to cure this entire town of this possible disease, as we have no idea how many are infected.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. And there's, of course, rumor mongers, and everyone says something. This person says that thing, this person says that thing. I don't really know much about Shelter. I know that he sometimes patrols, really, and that's all we know about him. I don't know if he's, like, gonna just do that. Maybe he could have done that the whole time. Not really sure what, I really don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Which is why I have very little understanding of the very few days I've been here. But from what I felt yesterday, I felt like it is something he could do for this town. As we have no idea how many are infected. And once they turn, it will spread like fire
Yeah.
in a
Yeah,
desert.
yeah.
So,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Literally. Yeah. God. It's a lot.
So, because of this, I think it would be in our best interests to act here. I do not know who we can talk to that could make movements happen, or if you can make movements happen, sir.
There was an eyewitness to what they were saying, something pretty drastic.
What do you mean?
They didn't want to just outright say it aloud. They are coming by in a little while, so...
Of course, I would be here if you wished me to be. Or is there anything else you need me to deal with?
You could just talk to him, I guess. You're personable.
Excellent.
And you also know about disease too. I think they were trying to allude to that without saying. So
Yeah. I don't really have a lot to say in this town, so I'm not even gonna act like it's
you're the bell ringer, so
about it though.
That's pretty important.
Her knowledge will be paramount in this,
Mm.
I believe. As I did not know what the creeping cold was prior to her dispensing of the knowledge.
Can I roll a history check to determine if I know why Shelter possibly did what he did?
Yeah.
Okay. 17. Not the best roll.
Is your insight better than that, or not?
Technically, my history is better.
Is
I
your
have
better?
expertise in history. I just rolled very well.
From what you've heard from Maggie, Casper, as well as Malpure, they do talk in an earnest way about Shelter. They are sometimes also conflicted with his due process.
Methods.
Yes. Also his lack of, I'd say, the fact that he communicates usually only through one person, that it leaves everyone out of the dark. It confuses and disrupts almost the way this society works on a grander scale.
Mm.
But every time he does interact, it's a very significant sign of bad things to come. Every time he has directly interfered, it has usually led through to harsh winters.
To be frank, it's as simple as this. Every time that Shelter has been involved with anything, actually, regardless of his intentions, it's led to something worse at the end, like a coldness or even darkness, or even whatever he was trying to prevent made it worse. Who knows?
Which would cause the spread of this disease to run more rampant.
I
Yeah.
haven't been around for nothing like that so far. I mean, I guess I'm living through it for the first time, I guess.
In that case, it is all the more imperative that someone prevents that and has him help cure this town of this creeping cold that would possibly kill the entire populace.
Yeah. Or even worse, spread. You know, imagine.
This whole populace could, if it gets cold enough, this whole populace will have that disease.
Exactly.
All of it
What I'm talking about.
farther south.
Exactly. Because once all the cold is absorbed and whatever, they're going to start looking for more sources of warmth.
Maybe this was his plan. Who knows?
Shelter.
No, not Shelter. The one who's put this disease in this town. I say as I open up my notebook and start flipping through. A day ago, I overheard a conversation near the church that implies that the Archbishop might be involved in the disease. And I set down a page that goes over that that I'd written in this morning. It kind of discusses how it implies that I overheard the conversation.
You're not giving him the no, correct?
No, that stays with me. I just pull out my journal and sit down.
Okay.
I do not know if we can convince him, but I would rather not, and I close the book, make movements that are going to turn against us.
they say, though. Hard times make hard people.
Slow and steady wins the race. I say as I give him a.
Those are two different connotations.
Knowledge is power.
Okay, alright. That was the metaphor city, huh?
Well, I believe that these hard times will definitely harden us for the better. But if we are going to win this race, we must do it slow and steady.
You must outsmart your enemy.
As knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
If you punch first, you hopefully knock him out. Is that one?
Well, you better knock them out. Is more
Strike
like
first.
it. If you're going to strike first, you would want to knock them
You
out.
would really, yeah, you really would.
See, the thing is, if you're not gonna knock them out, then what's the point, right?
Yeah, you just
swing
you're
for
just
the
being
sake
an
of
asshole
swinging.
at
Yeah.
that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy,
What's going on, guys?
you all right, man?
Yeah, enough, but definitely annoyed. But
Makes sense.
You gonna sit down over here?
yeah.
Okay. I'll grab myself a chair.
Grab yourself a chair.
Get over
Yeah,
here.
my time.
Are we doing things or?
We're just having. A
Oh, things have
conversation.
happened.
Well, are things currently happening?
Currently,
We
no.
can update you because it's
Like,
about to go
I'm
down.
just asking. Is session still happening?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Then I will
Yeah.
leave off my complaints until another point.
Okay.
That is why I was just like,
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. We don't know how long we're going because it could go pretty long tonight. We'll find
yeah.
out.
Good.
Yeah.
Because we'll update you real quick.
okay,
Who's good at updating?
All right.
quickly?
All right. So here's
Hit me
how
with
it's going
it.
down.
all right.
We started
Have
the
my
day.
penis.
Where did you
We rubbed your penis.
I asked if I had it.
Oh, you still have it.
Well, we rubbed it so you knew you would have it.
I don't know if I have it or not. Don't worry, dude.
Whoa!
I mean, if we,
where did he leave off?
okay,
Oh God, I've not
So-
been here in a while.
that's right. It's been 2 weeks
Did
since
you make it to the town with us at least?
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that was.
He was there for the first day. We
Okay.
just quickly update him real quick.
People have been getting executed.
Cool.
Fair
enough.
Supposed Fae, but we know
Supposed
it's
Fae.
not. With the
Not
we know
Fae.
they're not.
Yeah, but we know that they're Fae.
No,
Some of
they're
them
not.
actually were Fae.
Some of them.
They are Fae, but not Fae, but Fae.
Actually, let me
Fae.
look at the dead ones and
They
see how many were
might be Fae. They are being accused of Fae.
One of them
It is
that has
the
been
Salem Fae trials.
One of them that has been executed was
pretty
actually a Fae. Only one of the four
Pretty much.
that was executed was actually a Fae.
That makes sense. How many of the witches in Salem were witches?
Exactly.
Ooh.
All right. So back to recap real quick. All right. So executions were happening. We started making movements in town to get. I got myself a job as a guard. He got himself a job as a lumberjack, but he was also attending the sermons at the church to get information and kind of just to rub Ringabel the wrong way because Ringabel is the archbishop.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about rubbing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, I'm just rubbing.
Like I said, he did it the wrong
Anything
way.
for you, Ring.
The wrong way though.
Oh.
That
It was
a
ru-
good rub. Hey,
Not a
bad
good-
rub.
Yeah.
Okay.
rub.
No one's ever shown me how to properly rub. So I did not know what I was doing.
Yeah, he's a member of the church, so you know.
So that makes sense. We're not really well versed in rubs. We didn't
Alright.
know if it was a dry rub or.
A safe rub, yeah.
I'm sure.
I was just talking about like.
Barbecue.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, guys. What were you thinking?
What did you thinking?
All right,
man.
all right.
Nycowin doesn't know how to cook.
Nycowin doesn't know anything about barbecuing.
And you did
Doesn't know the difference between a smoker and a fucking charcoal grill.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Is
back.
that a sex thing?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot.
It's okay.
All right, so he's doing that. That's pretty much how he has spent most of his days. Nothing really eventful has happened outside of maybe a little bit of gleams of information. I have been working as the guard. There are people who are bearing Fae in town discreetly because that was really unimportant to the story overall. We found several Fae sympathizers, quote unquote, which is ironic. I love it. The druid in the town is technically the dragon's protector, but really they're just there to make sure the dragon doesn't do anything crazy. And when it does, they can't really do anything about it.
Alright, our god has decided to do something like this. That's it. That's what he's decided to do. I don't know what to tell you.
This is
I'm not
like
giving
take
myself-
out binoculars
Look,
and just watch.
If you want to go,
I don't make the
yourself trying to
prices. I just work here.
All right.
Look, if you want to go kill
That's
yourself
how
trying
I'm
to
seeing
stop me,
that.
go ahead.
Pretty
But I'm
much.
not.
All right. So that's the druid situation. That's all Hollows. We also investigated a group known as the Golden Bells, right? Something like
Yes.
that. And they are making movements in town against Ring a Bell, and it's in the sense of getting these Fae out of town. I'm presuming, based off what we've gathered.
Safe travel in and out of the town.
Yeah, safe travel in and out to get these Fae.
Underground railroad. Okay.
Yeah. To get these Fae most likely out of the town and away from shelter.
Away from shelter.
Dragon.
Oh, right, the dragon's named Shelter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey man, at least we
That's
have
what I
shelter
mean.
in this town.
Exactly. Very true.
That's the reason why he's got that name.
Yeah. He provides shelter. As shelter.
Also, yeah, lynching.
Yeah. Just casual Fae murdering. Regardless. Okay. The next day is when the things started going down. I was doing some investigations as a member of the guard because I've gotten myself a job as a detective for the guard. He went to attend church. Was asked to make a speech as he's been such a faithful follower of
Devout
Shelter.
follower,
Devout
yes.
follower of Shelter.
Dragonism.
And he made a very rousing speech. Made one guy go, when he mentioned that seeing Shelter fight the worm outside, and that guy was like, lies. But it didn't lead to anything yet.
I would have already known. I would have masturbated to the fact that
Exactly.
Shelter
Yes.
fought a war.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Heavily.
And then bell ringer rang the bell because playing a character now. It's a goblin. Rings the bell. Works for the Golden Bells.
Okay.
Rebel group.
Rebel group.
Oh, wow.
That's the
Cult.
Underground Railroad cult.
Yeah.
Cult Rebellion,
Caleb
Underground
knows
Railroad, whatever you want to call it. It's all
She's not-
Rang the
not
bell
cult.
as is their job. Rang
not
it 3
cult.
times. Ring a bell. Went. Oh, I'm gonna take advantage. Let's start a whole little meeting about the fact that the Archbishop's daughter,
old
old Archbishop's daughter,
It's
Sasha
golden-
Novella is apparently a fairy, and it's just we how could we not have seen this? And apparently the church has been doing these investigations, and as a member of the guard, I went, "Can I go up and speak?" And I basically went up, and Big Dick Status walked up and was like, because he was like, "Oh, this is weighing on my shoulders. I will take this on myself." And I went, as a member of the guard, I believe that this does require thorough investigation. I do not wish this to all weigh on your shoulders, so we will also be investigating, as this is such a huge deal, because it's the prior Archbishop's daughter. That's significant.
Yeah.
And there was obviously discourse, and he's like, "This motherfucker, this bitch." So I start walking out to go back to my place in the crowd, and a disease he has spread in the town causes one of the townsfolk to turn into a ice knife wielding zombie like thing,
Yeah.
and they attacked me.
Nice.
And then there were 2 more in the crowd.
Got
They
it.
can attack people and turn them. So they attacked people and turned them. And then the crowd started freaking out and running away.
Makes sense.
They got opportunity attacks and turned 4 more people for a total of 8 plus the one I knocked out. And we took them down quickly. Unfortunately, 5 of them died
That's fair.
as non-lethal damage was used against them.
Yeah, non-lethal. Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Wasn't me.
No, sorry. Lethal damage was used against those 5.
Oh, it wasn't me
Yeah,
though.
non-lethal. Yep.
Yeah. It was all non-lethal. Unfortunately, they just
And they succumbed to their wounds.
came to it anyways.
A random moonbeam came down from the sky and killed
Yeah.
them.
What the fuck?
This all encompassed in what has just happened yesterday in game, with Shelter coming down from the mountain
Okay.
and sniffing the dead bodies and the living ones amongst them,
And punishing.
and punishing Ringabel for his actions by dropping him from thousands of feet in the sky and catching him at the last second. Just
Multiple
he hears
times.
multiple
Playing with
times,
him.
and then playing with him and catching him in his mouth and literally putting him at death's door, passing through it, and then reviving him at the very last second.
Interesting. Okay.
And just like Big Dick, and not saying a word the entire time, and then just flying back up to his mountain. And the whole town has seen this display.
And Ring a Bell's still fine.
Still alive.
Yeah. He's threatened. I listened in on a conversation, and he's threatened Helga's death, which is the Goliath woman, death if she doesn't do anything about the interlopers, which is us.
Okay.
So we're expecting an attack today.
On a different note, apparently lumberjacks earn the most money in town.
Nice. That makes sense.
Fucking 4 platinum, dude.
I earned 5 platinum in one day.
Yep, that's what they pay them apparently.
All right, brother. Sure.
Because I guess wood is a very good, very expensive commodity.
Right now, all we're doing is having a conversation with the guard. That's
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the day.
Yeah, it's beginning of the day. We're having a conversation, trying to get movement to happen.
Yeah.
To dethrone our current archbishop and enthrone the previous archbishop's daughter.
A fox of mine is out looking for the bishop's daughter.
Gotcha.
That's everything.
All right.
And I'm with his character because his character is proficient in knowledge of medicine and was able to discern what the disease is that is infecting the town.
Nice. Ice bitch disease.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much what it is, yeah.
Common disease. I should have known.
It's a virus that spreads in cold.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I guess we're ready to go.
Yeah.
It's super cold.
Yeah, yeah. All right, where were we? I forgot.
Hey, you guys were waiting for
The person to come in.
yes. A heavily garbed civilian comes in.
Is there a back room?
Sorry.
Is there a back room for discussions
Yes.
like this?
Mhm.
I will wave them over.
They just look around and just motion their way in. You sit down.
You've motioned me.
I've never seen you guys before.
Detective Answay. New in town, but quite knowledgeable of many things. This one is a medical professional.
Oh,
Doctor. Dr. Nevels.
Neville's?
Nevels, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks for like a
I'm
name tag
actually-
on you.
Mine just says Detective Answay,
Exactly.
luckily. All the
So
guards
doc-
have name tags?
Doctors don't have name tags.
It's
Oh.
something we rolled into existence.
Nice.
Yeah.
The doctor. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So-
can trust me on that one.
You
Before I
guys
get the name
are
tag.
Legend.
Detective
you
Answers.
guys professionals? You guys real good stuff?
I like to think
Meanwhile-
I am the best in my field as far as I know.
I can trust you guys?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Meanwhile, in crayon.
Sure.
I'll pull out a piece of paper that says Dr. Nebbles.
Official.
You have the prestidigitation thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just reach over and I'll cast prestidigitation to create a name tag that says Dr. Nebbles. It looks exactly like mine, but it just says Dr. Nebbles.
Nevels.
Yeah, this is making
And
me
it
feel-
disappears after 12 seconds.
That's not helping it.
It's
actually probably making it
And I
worse.
go, alright, I've done my best. And I look at him, let's get down to business. And I'm going to set down my journal and open it up and pull out a quill. Alright?
Can you draw?
I can do my best.
Okay. So, curiosity kind of really overtook me, right?
Yep.
Years and years and years and years, people just they go, right? And I go, where did they go? None of them have flown. None of them, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if that's the case, right? None of them fly. What the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I used like angles and stuff on and how to get down to where
You descended.
yeah.
Alright.
It's real deep. That's number one.
Can you give me a length of rope that you used to descend that?
I tied two like standard.
Standard ropes together, so at least 200 feet.
Yeah. I went in at hood of Nycowin and I started shining it down there. And I saw this beast. Its eyes were like sunken in. And it reached up towards me. And its hand, it was all the bodies.
Bodies have reanimated into this creature.
No,
Understood.
They were dead. They were solid dead. They were dead. They weren't moving. But there was like ice pops.
So their bodies became part of this creature. Is that what you're
Or they
describing?
were the creature. I don't know which one. But yo, whatever's down there.
Is not Shelter's doing. Hmm. And Shelter's not consuming these then. And dealing out justice as he should be. So this is not Shelter's wish thing. What else can you tell me? Where's that dog?
It was like speaking.
It spoke. Did you get the language it spoke in?
It said, kill me.
Kill me. Was its request in common? Or
Yeah.
common? Spoke in common.
But you know, I'm climbing. It grabbed the rope. The whole thing, just like that, it started freezing. And I'm just filled with adrenaline at this point. I'm climbing. I almost fucking fall. My friend is up there, he fucking snatches my hand and shit, yo. I look back at it. This thing's arm, thing, body, part, thing. It's like at least like 100 foot long or something like that. I don't know. But it was like, it wasn't always like that, right? Like it just started pushing out people. Like it was giving fucking birth to people. And they were just all, oh, kill me. And I'm just like, no, I can't. I definitely can't. And it's like, it's not getting through to him or whatever. It, him, she, thing. And I'm, tell me, whatever the fuck that shit is, it's not holy at all. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what is Shelter doing about it? Like, but then I'm thinking also, it's literally like a freezy pop, right? So maybe he can't even do anything about it because it's all like cold. Like what? He's gonna just shoot a blast of like ice at ice? You know, that doesn't mix and stuff. So I'm just like, yo, and I don't know how to talk to him. So, and then he came yesterday, and I'm just like, maybe someone was like chatting him up or something or like that. I don't know. Well, like I was this close to death.
After yesterday's events, make sure you seek a lot of warmth. This cold will be quite biting this winter, I'm sure. Spend your days by the fire as much as you can.
Yeah, I don't want to be a freezing pop too.
Can I make a history check? Do I know what the fuck this thing is potentially?
Go ahead.
Is the freezy pop.
Come on.
It definitely sounds like an ooze of some sort.
Doesn't matter how good I am. 15?
15.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think any stories of this creature would have been killed off.
That makes sense.
People.
I figured I would try.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's.
Considering this is the first we've heard of this,
Yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like this is a
bizarre.
story that has not been told ever. And left the room.
True enough.
Big possibilities here.
Let's go.
Or no one's been dumb enough to go down there.
Yeah.
That could be too.
But dude, I really need a freezy pop.
Oh man, I really want that human
I need that
freezy.
freezy pops.
Oh, come on, dude.
It tastes like deathly mushrooms.
Oh,
It's It's only human.
Mushroom flavored.
He just goes,
Nego, best of luck. I will do my best to investigate and act upon this information.
yeah, also, like, I saw something, like, in the middle of it, too,
What did you
as
see?
well. Like, it was like an item. It was circle.
Like an orb? Like a sphere?
Yeah.
Sphere. Was it glowing or doing anything like that?
I could see just like, I feel like it was pulling me in or something.
Okay, so it is what is pulling all these bodies together, possibly.
Maybe.
Or source of the creature, presumably. Maybe it's trapping their souls there. Thus they are staying alive inside this monstrous form.
Right.
This sounds like necromancy.
It's a necromantic orb of some kind. Presumably. As far as I can discern currently. I'm going to set my hand up and let this squill down.
So, I don't know if you gotta have like a bunch of people right at the top with like knives ready. They all jump off at once. He can't take you guys all out, right? So at least 3 of you, maybe 4, live before you guys actually
My good
hit
sir.
the precipice.
I look over. Leave this one to the professionals.
I'm telling you, it's a sound plan.
As a professional, I must humbly disagree. Your idea would end up in...
Because no,
How many would be-
speed, velocity, right?
how many would be jumping?
God. I've tuned this guy out. I've tuned this guy out.
I hate him.
How many would be jumping?
I've tuned him out.
Like 20?
At least. Exactly.
Alright, that would end up in 20 people's deaths with no results.
That's worth it. What
And
if
with
this
no
thing-
results.
He had 100 foot of arm.
So you're
What if
going
he
to
gets
add
more?
another... By them jumping, you're adding another 5 feet to his arm.
Okay, get a bunch of short people.
No.
And I humbly go, "Sir,
No. I'm
You've
not.
confided
no.
this in me.
I just.
Let this die with me if it needs to.
I don't even acknowledge his presence at this
Spend the
point.
rest of your days seeking warmth and continuing your job as best you can.
Board, I don't fucking know.
This is a heavy thing to bear,
shit.
but let me bear it instead of you. And your
Me
solution...
and Greg, because he's thinking about the Freezy Pop people.
Why does everyone interrupt us? Hey,
Tell yourself
can you
and
let
Greg...
him talk?
Tell yourself and Greg to go get some warmth. Let the professionals handle this. And do
Jesus
not
Christ.
convince anyone to jump into that pit. For the love of all that is shelter.
Okay, when you say that,
But seriously, like 20 guys jumping out at the same time. It's the solution.
What could go wrong?
God damn it, dude. The
Sure.
fucking guy.
I'm just, look,
Your house, go to
Can we not?
seek warmth.
Sir,
And I walk over to the door, open it, and go,
thank you.
Don't let the
Alright.
door
we
keep
will
on the
handle
way out.
this.
No. The answer is no. No one knows gonna no. yeah, I just look at him and say no. No.
Fucking door.
Don't let the door
Let the
keep on
professionals handle
out.
this. I promise something will be done.
yo, look, if the coalition of jumpers,
Sir,
I'm just
Leave.
saying. It's a profession.
I don't care.
I'm
Leave.
leaving. Yeah, please.
Oh my god.
I'm going to give it a moment so that way he's left the building and doesn't turn around and see me before I walk out.
He's looking in the
That
window.
way he doesn't have that dumb moment where he looks back and goes, he's coming out. I should say it again, just in case.
Yo,
I give it a good
20
solid.
guys jumping out at the same time.
I give it a solid.
Trampoline.
I give it a solid 30 seconds.
Oh,
Counted in my head,
all the Mississippis.
So
and then I walk. No, we're not.
I'm not going. No, I'm not even considering that last part.
All right.
The guy's crazy enough to just go fucking
So,
bungee jumping
you guys
for no
have-
reason.
You guys have already walked out of the guard's place.
I would have almost taken a step, and then they went
Yeah.
home.
Whenever you guys walk out of there, just let me know.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll just walk out. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Just for
walk
him.
out. Now you'll see a random little girl,
Oh, of course.
like longish hair. Sir, like I just heard about a correlation of jumpers. What?
Please do not
This
sign
guy's
up
a
for
rampant
little
asshole.
girl.
Well, I just had to get. I mean, immediately like the
He's
voice
a
changed.
rampant
I just had to
jack.
get, like attention. It's Philip.
Yeah.
The guy was fucking mumbling. I figured like that would get enough of your attention.
No.
Splendid.
He might have gotten PTSD or something like that. I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm about to
still
go on
fucking talking. It's
I'm,
fucking.
and I go, I'm about to go on patrol soon. Perhaps I can look at your issue then.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. You're such a good third.
Yeah, meanwhile, everyone else is like around. It's like her voice just like drops.
He's smoking.
Her voice literally just fucking drops.
Dude, that little girl sounds like a grown ass man.
What the fuck?
She's smoking more than me. Damn. Change
Man, what is
smoking.
going on with this generation of kids?
What is this reverse helium?
What's that?
Generational
What is it? What is
smokers.
it? Hexafluoride.
Hexfluoride, yeah, that's what it is. I knew there was one, but I couldn't remember the name of it, so I was like, I was just gonna say reverse helium.
So, yes.
No, they've already gone outside. I'm gonna.
Oh.
I must walk up to the captain. Oh, I guess I'll wait. You know, someone's
Yeah.
gotta go and take a shit.
Wow.
Like what the fuck?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
One job.
Yeah. To DM, not the shit.
Not shit.
I'm going to go ahead and
No.
use.
Just DM. No shit. DM. What the fuck? No, you can't use number one.
You know something funny about the witch trials of Salem? It was shrooms the entire time.
I believe it.
I believe it.
And there was spores in the air that caused paranoia.
That makes sense.
I believe it.
I believe it. That makes sense.
That was the entire reason for the witch trial.
I'm gonna walk over to the guard captain before I head out. And I go, I've been presented with quite some distressing information.
Coalition of jumpers. I mean,
Do you know what the Coalition of Jumpers is for?
It's a coalition.
We're
now?
going to ignore the Coalition of Jumpers.
The
Horrible
fuck kind
idea.
of organization is this?
We're going to
fucking
ignore the
deal with
Coalition of
that.
Jumpers idea, but
It's been
What
5
was-
fucking minutes.
How did he organize so quickly?
what was stated around that
Fucking uniforms and
is
shit.
extremely important. And I would need to do some further
Jump squad.
investigation. If you
okay,
won't
does this have
mind.
any substance? Because he's on like a loony bin.
Oh, it has substance.
Oh, that's
Just the
interesting.
Coalition of Jumper Spots does not have substance.
And the reason for him to do it in the beginning is a bit questionable, but he did.
So, we are going to be investigating this further as it seems worth investigating.
Okay.
As most craziness stems from some level of reality sometimes. And this warrants it.
Sure.
So, I apologize. I will not be working with my partner today. I need to be doing an individual
Gonna
investigation.
be so disappointed.
I'm sure this is a blessing in disguise for Derek.
I hate that guy. He outshines me in every way. You dicker
And I give a courteous thank you very much, sir. I will be beginning my investigations today on this matter. And once I have more information, I will give you a solid report. Thorough report.
So,
Just-
as your foxkin is running around town, eventually someone goes, "Oh, look at him! Aren't you the cutest thing?"
Dropkick him.
It's not combat. It does 1 damage.
I know.
Fuck, that's enough to kill this goddamn commoner.
Drop
Do
kick
it. Kill
You
it.
want some sprinkles?
I want you to put me the fuck
These
down.
foxes are known for stealing fishes of people's fish and food.
I'll feed you something. I'll
It attempts to jump away.
Oh, come on, little guy, no, please.
It continues to struggle. with
Why are
trying to
you
get out.
trying to kidnap this thing?
No, I'm not trying to kidnap. If they found a pet.
That's not kidnapping at all.
It desperately tries to get away.
Squeeze head and call them torch.
He doesn't seem to be wanting to be a pet.
Uh-huh.
Why does he hiss every time you see him?
Man, this guy literally just bites my fucking fingers off.
Every time I open the door, why does he leave?
Yeah.
Why does he run away?
Understand.
No.
It dashes off.
Guess I'll have to get a cat.
Cats hate it. Cats hate it here. What are you talking about?
There's a puppy walking around town now.
Oh, sorry, Wolfming.
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 Yeah. Bow will.
Ow, ow, Ming.
Bowming.
So glad.
Yes.
I love it.
This dog is.
It's just goofy. No, it's just straight up goofy.
Did this to this dog?
Some angsty.
Yeah. Who did this to this dog? This poor dog. This dog with piercings.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Little fucker.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you little fucker.
I want you to know that when he described his transformation into a puppy, it was literally with like nose piercings and
It's emo, yeah.
and thug as
it
fuck
really
tattoos.
It is just an attitude, fucking
It's
goofy.
emo goofy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You never seen this song.
My dark side's coming out.
My dark side.
My dog said.
The darkness.
going
It's
out.
enveloped me.
But with that 12, it sadly does not find anything.
The 12 is their stealth,
It
right?
was a stealth, yes.
Yeah.
Since most likely with the 12, it wouldn't be able to get bypass anyone to get to anything. Like, say for instance, they're locked behind a thingamabobbin, whatever the fuck they're locked behind. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Alright. Then I'll have it stick by the church.
but do they'll make a perception check this way, just in case you can catch it.
That is going to. Can I use hearing for this?
Okay.
That was going to change my. Oh, it did change a lot. It's going to be 21 for hearing. If anything else, it was a 15.
The streets are a little bit more empty than normal. So the sparse few amount of people that are currently conversing amongst one another catch your attention. Here's
Are you considered size small?
Yeah. I am small.
You have a plan. I like plans.
is here something along the lines of you got the drop off? Yeah, of course. You're rubbing sticks after all. I know. Load's pretty big today. And take 2 tons. What are you carrying? You know. Live meat. You fucking serious? We're pushing people? I don't know about this. You getting cold feet? Sometimes, man.
It is cool outside.
He tries to. I'll have the fox try and get a closer look at them. Follow the sound.
Another stealth check.
That is going to be 19. It's got stealth.
Blends in with the snow. Keeps its little guys out. Looks up towards the people. The probably standing around maybe 5'9", 5'1", 5'4".
Golden coats.
No. They look like clergymen.
Another cult?
No, it's just. How many cults are there?
Dude,
Is there a third cult?
I can't really
It's
ask
gonna be a
that.
fucking cult.
I know. Okay. Any sign of rank, like a priest or standard clergyman?
Lieutenant.
Alright.
Definitely lieutenant.
But right now they're in more or less mercenary style clothing. Most likely to not stand up, of course.
Okay.
One of them lights something. This is too much. Listen, if you can't get the job done, you know what happens. I know. Shit's gotta stop now, man. We're getting too old for this. Last job, hopefully.
Were they talking about bringing things in or shipping out?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
Anyways. Let's go. Alright. Don't get cold feet on me though. Not in the middle of the mission. That's the worst fucking time to do it. You better split now if you fucking can't do this shit. One last mission, right?
So what's the last mission, Timothy?
They board the carriage that you were most likely underneath. They get inside, and you hear
Well, that's somebody. Most likely.
Or something.
Or something, yeah.
I'll have the fox jump on the underside.
athletics check.
As soon as he jumps up there, there's the fucking guy that was like trying to get us
Athletic,
back.
just
There you
athletics.
Gotcha. Come here, buddy.
Or acrobatics.
I see you, little buddy. Get over here.
Okay, we're
Scratchy,
going.
scratchy.
14.
I got food at home. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You on there?
You've hit your ride.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's that scene. Until they arrive wherever they are going. Hopefully it's not more than a mile.
Yeah.
Well, if it starts heading out of town,
Oh,
you'll know.
They're
and
going to
you'll-
Barovia, clearly. One last mission.
Well, no, like I think
We'll
it can
get that
be
strong.
farther away than a mile.
Just random people.
We got this.
I can no longer. I think I can no longer communicate with it outside of a mile.
Oh,
Great, I'm stuck
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it can exist outside of the mile. I just can't communicate with it outside of the mile.
When am I supposed to be back? You're not feeding me.
I will send a message saying if you do if we can no longer communicate, just return to the village. Before it reaches too far.
Bless you. As your Papa Whoppers is continuing on this little escapade mission. Something hits the side of the carriage, rocking, causing a huge hole in the side.
Everything escalated very quickly.
It sees the
Not even
bishop.
10 minutes later.
It sees the bishop
Oh.
opening or going through the hole that he made.
The fiery form, or the actual bishop this time.
Archbishop is ring a bell.
The regular bishop.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh.
He takes what is most likely presumed Sasha. Hoists her over the shoulder. And you also see next to him Helga.
Betrayed.
No, this is them doing things.
It's either that. Well,
Because they attacked the carriage and are taking her out of the carriage because she was getting
Oh.
shipped out of town.
But what? So, is the bishop working? Is the bishop still a part of the whole thing? I thought he got kicked out.
No, this is the
No.
bishop, the archbishop.
The archbishop is
Ring a
Ringabell.
bell.
Yeah.
The bishop is. I
This
thought it was
other guy's
separate.
Unnamed character that you haven't. He hasn't been. Told,
Okay.
His name hasn't been said yet.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
I
him and
thought-
Helga
But
work.
I've seen him probably as a character, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Him and Helga have worked for the Archbishop, supposedly.
Well, I know Helga has. It's just I thought
Yeah.
something happened there. Never mind.
This is them making moves.
Yep.
Just a friendly reminder, I can't see through its eyes. This is all being communicated. However, the fox communicates it.
And a little bow wow bark
Bark,
barks.
bark, bark,
I had a
bark,
feeling.
Fireball.
I had a feeling it was given like the intro bit, but then again, got muddled very
Boff
quickly.
boff.
Yeah.
Boff boff.
That's what I'm here for.
That's
But
what
it's
you're
all-
here
Help-
for.
Help
It's all-
unmuddle
it's-
things.
It's all telepathic, so I can
Yeah.
be like doing whatever I'm doing while this is
Exactly.
happening.
Dude,
Yeah.
just listen to a podcast. Nice.
Yeah, literally.
That you're hearing. Literally,
Yeah, he pretty
this-
much listens to a podcast.
Yeah, you're listening to what he's saying is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, we both listen to podcasts.
He's just saying it
Um,
exactly as Prince is. To you.
So they went, let's see, around probably 3/4 of a mile out before this happened. Do you wish to continue surveying?
Indeed, I'll have the fox then follow the bishop with the.
No, there's a weird fox like that's been from the carriage. It's following us.
Stealth check. once again.
Yeah.
It's a weird ass fox.
That is a 22.
So they start to take this person hoisted up over the shoulder. The bishop starts to write arcane sigils into the ground.
Cleared snow first.
Arcane.
It looks like they
Arcane
already
sigils
prepped
gets shuffled.
Oh.
the area for this spell.
Exactly.
A small portal opens up. On the inside, you see it reflecting the same exact area, but a couple of trees are different and out of place. You see them toss in Sasha, and then another Sasha gets tossed back. And make a perception check.
This is sight only, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a 12.
So it scuttles around You can swear you see them looking at themselves.
Oh shoot! I know this. I know what's going on.
They seem to have exchanged sashes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Huh.
Both of the bishops start to close the portal back. The Lord's work is never done. Amen. They both close their portals. The Archbishop then grows black scarlet wings as it takes flight into the air.
Okay.
Not the route I was going, but this is the route it's going now.
We got devils. We got fays. What's next?
Uh-oh.
Angels.
Alternate timelines / world / whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I think this is just what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly what they were doing. Like, I knew.
But the problem is that so many problems. Too many problems.
Okay.
You guys can solve them all. You guys are super.
We're going one at a time, bro. We just have to determine which one we're
I
doing.
don't know about that yet, so
None of
that's
us
gonna
do.
That's gonna be an interesting thing on how I want to react to that.
I don't even know where to begin with that. I don't even believe that.
I'm just having a great time with the local kids in the fucking town.
Well,
Meanwhile, this guy
right
was
now,
over here like, what the fuck, Bow Wow? You got into so much trouble.
Fucking.
I'm just out chopping wood. Just like,
Yo.
Yeah.
Really get it in. Best
Technique,
podcast
technique,
ever.
technique.
As I'm just fucking over there playing fucking Foursquare. Let's fucking go.
Fucking comboing them.
The fucking little kids don't give a fuck.
On to the next one. Timber. On to the next one. Timber.
Did 5 days work. Whoa.
he is going.
Who is this guy?
Whoa!
He doesn't know it.
Hey!
And he keeps up.
Chops out a
Fucking
notch in the tree.
something.
Doesn't even go to the other side to chop it. Just fucking kicks it and moves on to the next tree while that one's falling.
He keeps his pace because he can't say anything until the day's over.
Yep.
So he's just kind of like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck.
So, little Bow Wow returns back.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'll have him start heading towards town. I know it's gonna take a while. It's a pretty far.
Yep.
I can't believe that just happened. That was crazy. I never want to see that again.
At least it can dash at this point to get back to.
Exactly.
hey man, I'm a goblin.
That was nothing, bro.
I'll let him find food on the way if he wants.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
So, who do we got next?
I mean, we're chilling, dude.
Well, we're about to go talk to this little one.
Apparently,
I'm
yeah.
playing fucking Foursquare. What the fuck?
I'm
Well,
gonna walk
you're-
over and stop. Hello, little miss. You seem to have had a problem earlier.
You said you were gonna solve it.
Got some smoke.
I'm really fucking invested. Really fucking invested in this fucking game right
They're
now.
just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fuck off.
I'm just gonna.
I
I can come back later if you like.
give me a second, and I just like roll off, like literally just go into an alleyway, fucking form shift as soon as I realize that no one else is around me. Go a different way.
Just Samus Orion turns into a ball.
Yeah, basically.
I guess that little girl doesn't need it. She seems to have run off. How can
I have no idea where Isabel went.
And I look and go, all right. Gotta unplay all that stuff that just happened in my.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm just writing stuff about. I'm like drawing
That's
about what
nothing.
that weird creature was.
That's nothing.
That's about it.
Oh, good.
That's all I know about right now.
We need to
God.
and I'm gonna go. We need to. The issue with the rambling man is a problem, but we will be getting to that when we can. For now, I need to see about getting a location of our dear prior Archbishop's daughter.
Okay. Sure.
And when we do, we are going to have to make movements towards. Well, I need to do some investigating to prove she's not a fae. Or it's been a really good tale about how I did. Wish they presented their evidence of her being a fae so I could more easily twist it away. Would have made my life so much easier.
Unfortunately, my bell ringing was ill-timed.
No, it was excellent timed.
Good.
Okay, well, I agree.
Because it spurred all this into happening.
Is there a reason why it's bad that it came out that this person was fake?
Oh, they execute all the faes in this town.
Yeah, but if someone that's in like a religious power has someone in their family, like them having a controversy weakens the faith. Isn't that what we're going for?
Actually, you are right in that. And maybe we can use this as a tool to dissuade the unnecessary execution of fae. Maybe we take a different angle with this.
Maybe I can. Yeah, I don't know. They're probably not in the church if they're making moves.
Let's talk to the druid.
Think they're gonna have any ideas?
They might. More than the. I think they're our best bet currently.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Guess we go to the druid.
Okay. So, I need the book, so Shayla has her name on it.
Rebecca.
Tiffany.
Sarah.
I mean, something like that. Lady Everwood,
Oh,
but
sure.
Sarah.
I mean,
Also
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah Everwood.
it could have been. Yeah, I just gave the
We don't
last
know her
name.
first name.
That's not my name.
Sarah Everwood.
Imagine
No relation?
Willow Everwood, probably.
Willow tree?
Willow.
Willow tree.
Sounds like it sounds like an appropriate.
As I'm walking, I will draw a the druidic symbol in my book that for friendship. And
How do I know this?
literally, I do question it, but I'm like, I know, like, cause I'm like, I know these symbols. Why do I know these symbols? And I do question it, like the fact that I understand Draconic at this point. I do question it, but I just accept it. I'm just like, this
Yeah.
is useful.
Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe,
That's a weird drawing.
maybe it's because, keep rubbing up with,
It's because I'm sleeping next to Hollow.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He knows Draconic and Druid. It's osmosis. He must be talking Druidic and
God,
and
you guys are
Draconic in his
fucking-
sleep.
Yeah.
I was backwards.
You guys are fucking confusing.
backwards.
And I'm just osmosis gaining the knowledge of these two languages and their written forms.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
So,
Okay.
my fellow dear dears, you head to the garden of Lady Everwood.
While we're walking, I'm going to lean over and go, are there cures for this disease that you know of?
Do I know of any cures?
Not
High
death.
levels of warmth start to nullify the effects of it.
Mm-hmm.
So spreading it is literally sapping all the colds from the victim, and then they turn because of the lack of warmth in their body. So
Mm.
high levels of warmth exteriorly would help.
Thermal cube. We have one.
We should host a festival with a bonfire.
I mean, we can make it happen.
I did see cut up a lot.
I
could
have
see
continual flame.
I could see if our friend Nycowin can get the lumberjacks involved in supplying some wood.
I can cast continual flame, by the way, and that would be a pretty good
Random job is
resource.
coming in.
Continual flame doesn't give off any heat, I don't think.
Yeah, but I can continue the flame that you make. I can do that.
I think that's control flame. I think that.
Oh, that is control flame.
Yeah, it makes it bigger.
The fuck? I hate this spell.
Continual flame is
It's
a
really for DMs
yeah.
and
It's
also dungeon delving.
It's for dungeon delving, yeah.
It's like if you wanted to add a really high level, high magic society, you could have your street lamps
Exactly.
be
with
continual
flame.
flames.
It's really a DM spell.
I hate this spell.
It's like
There are spells that literally are
But
used
you know
for
what you
DMs.
can do with
mostly.
that is you can set a torch on fire, put it in a bag of holding, and it's still ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
can have
incredible.
a torch on the go at all times.
Wow.
This doesn't need oxygen.
No.
It creates no heat, and it's just like a torch. So you just put it on a torch, put in a bag of holding, you have one on the fly, and then you don't have to cast it ever again.
Fire, warmth is the best option here.
Alright, so we'll host a large bonfire based event. And get the whole. This will be after we figured out today's debacle.
Okay.
And I think it'll be. We'll have to spin a reason for it. We'll figure that out there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, in preparation for the cold winter, let us at least have one night of warmth.
Okay.
Like us or
Extreme warmth. No. It's more of a reason for a festival based around strictly everyone warming themselves up.
Winter solstice, probably coming around soon.
I don't know yet. This is just a thought. We need a reason to get the people warm. All of them.
Exactly.
So if that will cure the disease and sap it from there, if extreme warmth will sap that, then a bonfire-based event is probably our best bet for getting the entire masses of the town involved.
We can burn the Fae.
what the fuck?
Alright, let's go see what the druids got to
They
say.
don't like.
Yeah?
They don't like though.
We don't like.
No, like burn them
Knock
at
on
the
the door.
stake or whatever.
No, we don't do that. That's what I mean. They
We
don't
drop them into a pit, and they don't fly for some reason.
Like. Yeah, weird. It's almost like.
Hello?
Just don't do that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Get here after.
Hello?
You two
An
are quite
answer.
troublesome.
Answering of the door.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Lady Everwood.
Ah.
And I will just hold up the book that says Friend in Druidic,
Okay.
And I'll close it. I believe we are here to discuss some things with you.
Oh,
Is that alright? Is this a bad time?
what should we discussing?
I think so.
I'm gonna look around. Do you
It's
mind if we
big
have
time.
this discussion in your...
I haven't guessed over, but okay.
Oh, and your guess being...
Points over to
Hollow.
Howling.
Fuck, I knew it.
I look over and go, we're friends. We're acquainted.
Yeah, we know him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, what's going on, guys?
What the
He's the one
fuck
you
are
guys-
you guys looking at?
He talks about you guys. Alright.
Yes, yes, I'm the always happy one.
Makes sense.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that one thinks of me. I have no idea.
You
Yep, there you go.
I'll
He
fill
didn't
up.
say anything.
Oh, he said he always has to protect.
Oh, God.
Yes.
As soon as I walk in, fucking jumps me. Jesus.
Hey yo, where you been?
Where the fuck?
Hey, where you been, dog? Where you been?
On site.
On site.
On site.
He does try to jump up you. I'm scared.
God. Down. Gosh. Please, down. I'm fine. Thank fucking God.
We're here to talk.
What the fuck is that? Just fucking smell me? That's fucking weird. Ugh.
You all been the protector of shelter for a long time.
Why do you put goals?
How do you protect a dragon?
Same thing. Okay. I was just abandoned.
Alright.
By the dragon?
No, for the growth.
Yes. So, I put it in quotes for that reason exactly.
Okay, sure. You just attack me as soon as you come
No.
into my house.
We didn't
But you
attack
have
you.
information.
We're
Have you,
just talking.
have you
You
spoken
guys
with...
sound like this guy.
No one interrupts us. Oh my god. Let us get what we're trying to say out. Go ahead. Please.
Here's the deal. Have you ever spoken to Shelter?
Yes.
And you still do so?
His connection is weak. He is weak.
Our current Archbishop has spread a disease in the town called the Creeping Cold. The two options we have for curing it are holding a bonfire-based festival to warm everyone up, or having Shelter sap that cold from the town.
That's what's killing him.
The creeping cold.
The first wave, people didn't really know about. It wasn't as harsh because he was able to stave it off as much as possible.
So we cannot count on him. Can we hold?
If he doesn't, it's the last ounce of his strength.
Okay.
It will be the last of shelter.
That is not an option for this town, unfortunately, I presume. This town is unfortunately defended by him. Secondly, the Fae. That are dropped into that pit, they are not done so on Shelter's wishes, I presume? Ever, since there's...
Never has been.
Alright. Is he aware of them? The condition they have ended up in?
This was around the time of the creeping cold.
So this amalgamation that has spawned in that cave is recent.
It is believed that it feeds off of the cold. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
And it also spreads the creeping cold too. It was yay big when it started.
Understood. So that is the source of the creeping cold in this town then.
It's been slowly growing and
100 foot
Man.
long it reached out apparently.
well, in general, people would get lost down there, and so whatever the creeping cold was to begin with, took them. This was before we even understood what it was.
So this small thing has been around for more than a year. How many? This thing has existed before Ring a Bell's presence then.
I would probably presume before
Understood.
that too.
So this is something that he has taken advantage of. Understood. As the druid of this town, do you hold any authority?
No one even knows about druid.
Do you know of anyone other than our dear foolish archbishop that holds authority in this town?
There's the bishop.
I do not trust any other clergy.
As you shouldn't.
Bishop investigates. The archbishop has the final say, though. So whatever happens.
So the archbishop was the one that has the black hair and touches of white in it.
Yes.
Understood. I definitely do not trust him then, as he was trying to create a tale about our dear prior archbishop's daughter. I overheard the discussion. So he is the one creating this fallacy about her. So yes, she is definitely not trusted. Anyone else other than the clergy that would hold weight?
I guess the orphanage.
The orphanage holds weight.
They have magical names. More than I can say for any other commoner here. We had many nobles.
One of them recently, we'll pull out a piece of paper, dead, right? Arnie. Was that the only noble of this town?
Foursquare for this.
There's a little girl.
5. They owned each of the major shops.
None of them alive now? Alright. Their shops, are they being run by someone else at this point, or have they just gone?
Predecessors or relatives.
Understood. So someone has taken up their position. Is there someone who has inherited their titles?
Unfortunately, none of them wanted to risk it.
Understood. In that case, I will try and get the guard to move on this. Can I have your support in this?
Hey, listen. I get it. There's no guarantee that anything's going to work and you're putting yourself at risk, but at this point, something's about to go down and we need as many people as we can. Please.
If this creeping cold begins again and Shelter cannot stop it, let me put it this way. If Shelter stops this wave of the creeping cold, he will succeed at his cost of his life. And when he does, give it a few more days, maybe weeks, the creeping cold will come again after he has passed. And when it does, he will not be able to stop it. And it will spread through this town in a day or two until everyone in this town is infected and dead to the world. So if we do not act on this, your town is forfeit. Your dragon will be dead that you are protecting, quote unquote. So if you do not act upon this, we are looking at a total annihilation of this town and the death of your dragon.
What do you gotta lose? You're not doing anything anyway.
I do like your garden, however. It is quite lovely.
The person bashing her, you know, complimenting. Good cop, bad cop. I've been abandoned after all.
Why not fulfill the role you are destined to then?
Make something out of it.
Accept it. Live with it.
She looks back at her armor, gear, her staff. I'm a little rusty.
I thought druids didn't work with metal.
Hide.
It was a comment on your rustiness.
Oh, Joe. I don't laugh either. You got a giggle out of it though. Glad he's getting jiggles. Yeah. Well, there's a grin. So he, technically, it was. I didn't say it wasn't good.
It was good.
I just don't laugh.
It's very good.
I will appreciate your assistance.
It's about to go down.
Oh.
It is about to go down.
Or it's not.
No, it's not.
Or I'm just,
Oh, it's going down. We know
It's going down.
It's going down.
One way or the other, it's going down.
yeah. One way it's either like it's gonna be an all-out fight, or if there's no fight, then my fucking tournament of fucking Foursquare is gonna go off without a hitch. Thank fucking God.
Damn.
It's going down.
We're hosting a whole tournament.
I'm hosting a whole tournament tomorrow.
Holy shit! How
You're
much money
fucking
was
killing
on
me.
it?
There's no money on it. It's just kids.
Just a bunch
It's
of
just fucking
toys.
kids.
Shit!
No, man. Everybody
Bragging
has their
rights?
favorite stuff they want.
You
Come on,
telling me
fuck.
there's bragging rights on the
There's
line?
just fucking bragging rights between me and fucking Theodore, and that's the only other fucking kid in this
Damn,
goddamn
dude.
town. God damn it.
Me and
You
Theodore
telling
going
me
at
that
it.
you could beat Theodore?
Yeah, I beat Theodore.
Nah, Theodore outmatches you. Come
Bullshit. Because anytime that I feel like I'm about to lose, I'm like, hey, look at that. Somehow I just accidentally got like a larger arm.
on. What the fuck?
No, he's
You're
six,
seeing shit.
he's 6 years old, sitting at 4 feet tall.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Christ.
The furball.
You're
Oh,
god.
even me.
Fucking goddamn Theodore, dude.
He's
Fucking furball.
Very.
No, I was gonna say, where's the Goliath? He's Donald Vegas' son. He's part Goliath
Okay,
Good
okay, okay.
God.
Okay.
and part fairy.
You caught on. You caught on quick. How'd you know? How'd you know, boo boo?
So,
Part Goliath, part fairy.
okay. So are we locating her or not? Is that our next step?
I fear if we want to locate her, she'll most likely be either in the church or, unless he doesn't have her captured, I can't say. If I was her after yesterday's display, I might even be running away from this whole situation.
He could be, yeah. Well, either way.
I mean, if my life is on the line, but again, after yesterday's display, who knows, she might be championing behind this situation, so that might be to our advantage.
Alright, let's reconvene with Nycowin. Figure out what's going on.
I don't know when he gets done with his wood chopping.
Wow, wow.
You too. Come on. She kind of just walks.
He's a wiener dog.
A thug
What?
looking wiener dog.
Goofy, but
Couldn't
wiener
he
dog.
even be a thug pug?
Nah.
No.
He's a
thug wiener
he's a
dog.
black wiener dog.
Fucking weird.
No, he has to go
Like
weird.
he's literally dying. He's gonna fucking walk outside and just fucking die.
Frozen.
But not actually,
Frozen
not
hot
like
dog.
a wiener dog,
No.
but like literally the meme wiener dog, like a hot dog.
Yeah, I know. It's literally just
Yeah,
gonna
like, that's
fucking
yeah,
die.
like a hot dog, yeah.
He's literally just gonna die. He has like
Got this.
literally no protection whatsoever.
He's magical. He's magical.
I don't fucking care.
Magical.
I don't care how
Alright.
fucking magical he is.
I guess we're looking for
I
Nycowin.
don't fucking care.
Alright. Nycowin.
Dual wielding axes now.
Yeah.
Anime wood chopping.
No, he just takes 2 axes and goes to the tree.
Makes sense.
Like scissors. Just
You you okay?
No.
yeah, I'm good.
He's getting goose to a psyche?
No. That is not what good looks like. I've seen good. I am always good.
He's taking off like his breastplate. It's on the ground. He's sweating in the cold. I'm good.
You remind me of a robbery.
Oh my gosh. Waving! Hey!
I don't know
Hey.
that person.
Hey!
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 Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Hey, man! Hey! Hey!
Why is there a little girl with them?
There's not. Well, I'm.
That's my friend. Hey, hey!
Change.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I'll walk over, I guess, if we're doing that route. Apologies.
Am I done for the day?
You're done for the week.
She's impatient.
Yeah, I am too. I'm like, hey!
She's impatient.
And I'm just going to walk up. We have something to discuss with you, I believe, involving the clergy. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take my pay and I'll leave.
Yeah, for people you don't know, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He gives you 5 platinum.
Me,
It's a wage, alright? You can't go.
I
you can't go
expected
anymore.
nothing more, nothing
Yeah,
less.
Exactly.
Man,
Well,
why
actually,
the
I
fuck
kinda
would you
expected
ever
less.
be a fucking guard?
Yeah, just be a
Why
lumberjack.
the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
Be a lumberjack, apparently.
Well, you only have to occasionally kill a direwolf as a lumberjack.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but at the same time, the amount of bullshit that happens to the guards, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's because the church buys all the wood. That's why I get paid so much.
Oh, good.
Hey, Nycowin.
The church doesn't work with the guards.
Oh yeah, I'm sweating.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, so what? You got anything on your end?
Yes, we should talk with no one around.
I'll move closer to the town, but not back inside of town. I would rather not be in town then for this discussion.
Let's go outside town then.
No, we're still outside town. He's out chopping wood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, I mean,
Yeah, we're somewhere
we
in
can
between.
go somewhere
Yeah.
like a little bit hidden for a second. Can we go somewhere like somewhat secluded?
It's pretty easy.
Okay, we're gonna go somewhere secluded outside people's vision and just like
Yeah.
and warp into the fucking mansion.
What the hell's this?
Batman.
Welcome. This is a mansion that is mine in quotations.
I see that they're distilled.
Yeah, they're still everywhere. I didn't care to move them around.
Okay.
It requires me to think about moving them somewhere, and then they start moving because I'm starting thinking about them moving.
Damn it!
That's how it works.
But regardless, we're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what's going on?
So as you guys know, I had my fox look out for.
And you see
What
just a
was her name
fox
again?
just jumping up.
Eventually.
It's not his
I know.
Sasha Novella.
Sasha. I had my fox
has a name tag now.
go out looking for Sasha. He came across 2 priests who were shipping people.
That's not a priest.
It's not the description. Shipping people.
Alright.
Live meat.
I'm hearing you. I'm listening.
So I had my wolf fox.
What the fuck?
It gets offended when I say wolf.
I would too.
I had
If
my
I got
fox.
called a fucking doppelganger, I'm like, gamer.
Follow
Doppelgamers.
I'm a doppelganger.
Doppelgamers. They all play League of Legends.
God damn it.
No.
No.
I'm going to count.
Oh god.
I had my fox follow these two.
They're challenger.
I had my fox follow these 2 priests carrying this package.
Only playing you. No.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm just gonna go be either. It's like
while
A
they were
duo.
traveling to their destination, they were attacked by none other than the bishop.
The one with the black hair and white stripes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
After listening for a bit, I presume the package that they were delivering was Sasha, trying to get her out of town. For whatever reason. I don't know why these priests were dealing with this. They
Tired, possibly.
seemed to be. They really didn't like doing it. But, this bishop just destroyed their cart, took Sasha, opened up a portal to another version of this world.
Oh wow.
He was staring at himself in this other world, and they exchanged sashes.
Okay.
I know, this sounds like I'm going insane. I might be, but like... They exchange sashes, so the Sasha that's in our world now is not the Sasha from our world. So we should not trust anything that happens next with her.
So we can't depend on her either.
No.
Ah,
So our route is not through the Archbishop to move movements in this town.
there's more.
There's more.
What else?
He grew black wings
History check.
and flew off.
This is the one thing I should know.
History of religion.
16. 18. I'm getting below 10s every time.
Total 18.
Yeah, I don't got expertise
Question,
in
were the
both.
bats leathery
Actually, no.
or feathered?
Actually, that's wrong. 15 for both, technically.
So leather or feathers?
Feather.
They were feathered wings.
So that implies not fiendish.
No.
Yeah, it's probably not fiendish. Not thinking about it, but I'm still.
But they're black, so
It could be
Fallen
fiendish.
Aasimar?
I don't know. Is it Fallen Aasimar? It's a Fallen Aasimar. Fallen angel. Not a demon, but fallen.
Regardless, they are from a different world, therefore a threat to us all.
Anything can be considered a fucking threat.
Fair enough.
But like,
Fair.
They have definitely made movements that are threatening to our world, though this one at least.
I suspect Ringabel has given the bishop power to travel, communicate with different versions of this world, of the worlds.
Is this one version of our fate then?
I don't know.
It could be anything.
Would be locking in there.
What did you guys learn?
We learned that we got the druid on our side.
Alright. Sir, and I'm just going to hand you the book of notes.
That's all the notes that he's been writing down. There you go. You've learned everything.
The pit is a problem, apparently for a long time, and it is the cause of this creeping cold.
As of now, I just have a steak in front of me. Might as well just eat my steak.
Is it Ramsey?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Satisfying.
I mean, I have to be. It's like,
It's to your liking. I mean,
like literally, I kind of have to be. Like, if not, like,
Yes.
why the
Why
fuck
am
did
I
I
torturing
imagine
myself?
this? What the fuck?
I'm sadistic.
Just to be pissed off at myself, yes.
You good?
She's just trying to wrap her head around the time travel shit.
Oh, right, you are not
being-
up to date on that all.
Comes in to make sure it's
No,
okay.
I'm not
No,
really.
it's not for you.
You give me the recap.
As
you tell
immediately-
me. You tell me the stuff. You don't
As-
have to do it. You don't have to go
There's
into
a
detail.
fucking
Oh no, I wanted to do
dog
the
cage
characters
that
so
immediately gets like
fucking
set
great.
above it and then shifted off to the side.
And I look and go, alright, so here's the simple
Eat my
version.
fucking food.
There are multiple versions of this world, all been affected in
You
various
just told me to eat
ways,
my
and many of
food,
them
you'd
I'm
be out
a
of the
villain.
fucking cage.
Ringabel is from one of those. He is also kind of a villain. A version of him, actually, because he and dear Archbishop look exactly the same, because dear Archbishop is from a different world. Dear Archbishop is trying to fuck with this world for some fucking reason.
And because this world got destroyed, who the fuck knows?
Supposedly this is the correct timeline and or world.
Or it's
the
the one that's
what
gone
the
off
fuck
the
makes this
wrong
thing
track. Who knows?
Fucking stupid.
Who knows?
Apparently, this one is disturbing the peace or something. Maybe I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's
Sounds
brother.
like he's making shit up.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
It's ruining the status quo.
Mm-hmm.
The status quo of the world is we're villains. This is the one where we're not.
What?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't fucking know. It's just don't fucking think about it. It's not worth
My
thinking
villain
about.
arc hasn't started yet.
That's right. This entire time we've been playing you guys.
I mean, you
Aha.
I am secretly in line with all these Fays that have been getting murdered, and we're gonna bring about the Fey-based apocalypse.
That's a Fey revolution.
It's a Fey-revolution.
Evolution.
Fucking throw
It
fucking-
sounds like Fey evolution.
It's literally just gonna be them throwing fucking like
Anvils.
Yes, at
So
all
in different
times.
timelines,
Just dropping anvils
Wait
from
a
the,
minute.
raining from the skies.
I mean, I guess.
And that is the place where this one was exchanged from is another
Do I have to
version of this
muzzle it
world.
as well?
Alright. So. No. Well. I was trying to think of different timelines if what I did in this timeline would matter or would be different.
No.
But no, it wouldn't.
It might be different, but it wouldn't matter to this one.
And
Because our timeline is ours and ours alone.
good God, we're not thinking about this shit. We're supposed
What? I don't know. This is a fucking bombshell.
No, we're not thinking about this again.
Okay, sure.
Someone in the church wants.
Duh,
Someone in the church.
don't know it.
Now you're doing the interrupting.
Oh, I am. Sorry. It's contagious.
Understandable.
Continue.
Someone in the church once told me that, well, fate may mostly be predestined. It is woven loose enough that strands can be pulled to change destiny in the smallest ways.
Is that like the dragon church or which church? 'Cause
The
the
church
dragon.
of Talos, most likely.
Alright.
I'm just like, I'm gonna stop this here. I'm just gonna look at you very deadpan almost. The Church of Talos, most likely.
Okay. Okay.
Well, he's been spending the time in the
Okay.
church there. I don't know if he's been
Okay.
fucking indoctrinated at this point.
Stupid idiot.
Let him talk.
Of all
Technically,
people-
I have, but not really. Like, I gave the speech, they quote unquote accepted me into their whole thing,
What?
but like, I'm still there just to
Yeah,
watch.
this is just a cult of the dragon.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Oh God.
we're dealing with dragon cultists that block skies.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what we're actually dealing with.
So what I'm trying to say is, what you do both matters and doesn't.
Just don't fucking think about it.
Wow.
Okay, so when we get out of this thing,
Wow.
what is our plan now? Now that we have 300 things to do.
I just say cups of water.
I'm down with the water.
No, I just wanted to get it in your brain.
Literally nothing came up. Nothing.
Like, he's just like staring off into the
Like literally just into the nothingness where I'm just like, God, I don't want to do this anymore.
Cups of water.
All you have to do is fucking ask for water.
Yeah. Grab it.
And immediately nothing in there now.
Wow.
Anyways,
And as soon as you look away, it gets filled back up.
I think the next step is to retrieve that sword.
I'm just gonna pull out a cup from my bag of holding and pour it.
And nothing's pouring.
And then I'm
Nothing.
gonna pour it back.
And there seems like it's like a magic trick where it's getting poured into the cup.
I'm just gonna keep going
every
back
single
and
time.
forth.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
I'm just to make you think about it.
Every single time. I'm like, this is what I have to think about. This is what I have to think about.
And while you're like, and then
As soon as, and there needs to be a point where,
and I'll just randomly pour the one that's been pouring the water into my mouth.
and the best part is, before even any of that, like, as you're doing this, the cup just goes away. After I get tired of, like, making up, it's like, the cup just goes. The cup's just gone.
Yeah, let's put my cup away in the bag of holding.
sword.
Yes, I think that should be the next plan of attack.
to get this
While
sold.
infiltrating the church. Or overthrowing the church.
So we're just going balls deep.
We need to get the Golden Bells involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We need to get the guard involved. They seem to be sympathizers amongst them, at least. The captain is definitely a sympathizer. We need to get those on this list that are still alive. I'm going to set the list down. Involved as best as we can. Apparently the orphanage holds weight because of their magics.
Oh.
And they're almost all Fae.
Well, I'm.
Well, we should do this quickly before Ring a Bell has a chance to fully recover from his humiliation.
You know what? I'm really waiting for his next action. I think we ring the bell.
I think we ring the bell too. Thank you. No thinking, right? No thinking.
Oh my! I said no thinking on the fucking like. What decision's the right decision? Does everything matter? What's fate? That's what I meant by no thinking.
Oh, I thought you meant act, don't think. Because that's what's the best call. Most of the time. 9 times out of 10.
No.
I think if we ring the bell, we get to see his next move and we can make our reaction then. Because we cannot predict his next move. I mean, we can kind of
Yeah,
predict
which I was
that he's
strictly
going to
agreeing at
be
this point.
using this.
Actually, could I predict his next move?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
That's pretty sick.
With
You could-
advantage.
Ooh.
Let's say you would have. You
Oh.
would
That's a
act
solid
as
roll.
If, it would act as if you have expertise.
As if I expertise?
So
Yeah.
plus,
That'd
plus
be it.
4.
Plus 6, plus...
Right. We're 5. Why do you have a plus 2? Oh, that's your initiative. I don't know why. Yeah, plus 6. Sorry. My brain.
15.
17.
17. Okay. Seeing as how he has transplanted a new Sasha, this Sasha is more than likely either A fairy and is going to get her killed, or B, reinstate her and step down.
Okay, I already knew that.
Well,
No offense,
yeah.
I knew that as a player.
Yeah, exactly. But your character didn't know.
Yeah.
So you better check.
Well, he is me. So if I was in his position, I would have chosen a Sasha that was Fae to kill her. Or have her take my place.
So is this one that could be considered malleable if she's taking his place? That could be on continuing their plans.
It'll
Maybe.
hold weight.
So we cannot trust her then. Understood. We need to make a movement that dissuades from this norm.
Bell?
I'm just gonna go. No. I think we break the religion.
Huh.
We expose the...
We expose the pit that people have been tossed into for centuries, or years, or hundreds of years. And expose the fact that there is a monstrosity that is causing an issue with the town. This is the pit where they've thrown people for years upon years upon years, prior to even ring a bell. So that means that the religion is in fact wrong, and that this has been a falsehood this entire time. Further playing on the fact that this new archbishop, which the archbishop's daughter, is actually a fae the whole time. And we take advantage of this. And we dispel that this religion requires the sacrifice of fae. Thus there are no more bodies thrown into the pit, and we can focus on dealing with that monstrosity down in the pit. If that is Ringbell's intentions, we create a situation where this hatred of fae works against the church.
Yes. Our next option would be to convince the dragon to say his piece on the sacrifice of fae.
I don't know if getting him involved is a good call at this
I
point.
don't think we can.
I still share his face.
I don't know if I would want to share like his favorite.
After yesterday's events, I do not think it would be wise to try and
No,
look like him.
I don't think it matters.
I
at
think
that
there's
point.
going to be a lot of persecution thrown in his direction and distrust.
I think at this point,
At this point, we let him dig his own grave, and we bury the church with it
Alright.
and its prior practices, as it seems to be hurting the dragon and not helping it.
Detective Ansley on the job.
it's definitely a solid option. I don't know if we have any other routes that are going to be completely accurate here.
But how do we expose the pit?
Oh, wow.
It's quite simple. We just let people see down there.
How do we plan on doing
It's
that?
only 200 feet down.
Yes.
That is well within eyesight range.
Gust
We
of
toss a
wind.
light down there, and they'll be able to see the monstrosity down below.
If I can get down there, I can use the gust of wind to clear out the fog.
That is if we are willing to get people that close to the pit, though. Oh god, I didn't think about that. The creeping cold is stemming from there. That would work against us.
That is true.
Perhaps we kill it.
That might just be that simple.
It could be that simple.
It is a source of a disease that kills people by turning them into those things we fought yesterday.
Right, but it travels by touch.
So you're saying we get through an entire fight without getting touched?
I don't
No,
think
but
that's
we have
possible.
the thermal cube.
That is true.
We
have
can
a
easily
source of
cure
warmth.
ourselves. And they can easily observe a dead corpse without touching it.
Pretty fair observation.
Well, unfortunately, it's still a pile of corpses once we finish, quote unquote, killing it. That have been there already existing, so it's not like it gives us a... Because it's a monstrosity made up of corpses.
Right.
So once we kill it, it's literally just a pile of corpses, as there should have been prior.
But they'll still be frozen over, and I'm assuming
Okay, so again,
similar
the
shape.
main problem is this thing, right?
Yes.
And then the other problem really is just ring a bell, right? That's
Yes.
it. We kill that. Deal with ring a bell, because once we kill the fucking thing, the dragon now doesn't have to worry about, and it's not going to be weakened by the thing. Everything's fine after we just get rid of ring a bell. That's the only reason why we came over here, anyways.
That's how we get the dragon on our side.
We kill Ring a Bell.
Thermal cube. We give the thermal cube to the dragon.
To keep him warm from the chill and cold.
I don't think it's going to work that way, though.
That's a large creature. I don't know if that will be sufficient. I don't know,
It's-
though.
It's a 20-foot cube.
I mean, there's no harm. in
I mean,
trying
you said the
that.
dragon was plagued by this disease as well. That's what I got. So we cure it from this disease, it's no longer weakened. And we can get it on our we can use it as a leverage point to get it on our side.
Do we send the thermal cube up with the druid, who's already spoken with it? That way we don't have to risk it getting angry and killing us.
Yeah, it's better to just give it to the fucking druid.
Yeah.
So we give the thermal cube to the druid to give to the dragon. Hope it works, and whilst we're doing that, we ring the bell, and I make an announcement in the center of town how our dear previous Archbishop's daughter is in fact actually a fae.
All we have to do is just mention the fucking chilling cold or whatever it's called, the fact that it's weakening shelter, and that's gonna just be enough to get people on the side.
That's
So-
true. They did see the effects of the chilling cold. We go that route instead. Avoid, ring the bell, and begin the announcement of what is happening. Alright. To the center of town and to the druid.
Do you need my face when you need that make that announcement?
No.
Understood.
It will only make things more difficult.
Only thing we need now is then everyone sees water in front of them.
Cheers.
Cheers. And it tastes like grape juice.
Splendid. Honestly, the best
I
water
poured
I've
it
had all
on.
Huh?
I poured it on myself.
It
You smell like grape juice.
smell like grape juice now. Yeah. That's just
Perfect.
Why? Why?
It doesn't matter.
It fucking does.
I've noticed she's quite more chaotic than even Hollow.
Bow wow.
I give you a bowl.
Why?
It feels better on the skin.
Does it? Okay.
Makes
Well-
me moist.
Interesting then.
Say that.
Moist. I'm getting moist, boys.
I will need your bag of holding now.
Why do you need my bag of holding? I have to ask this question.
While we're all doing that, I'm gonna have my fox retrieve the sword.
Okay! Make sure Fox doesn't accidentally flip it inside out. There's a lot of things in there, including 3 tents.
I don't think he has that kind of articulation.
You never know. And if I get stuck in a survival situation and I don't have that, it's on you.
Don't worry, you'll bring it right back.
I'm always prepared for a
Bark,
reason.
bark.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna reach and I'm gonna pull out the sovereign
You
glue.
can't do that.
I'm gonna pull out the sovereign glue. Make sure I have that. I'm gonna pull out my pair of manacles. Make sure I have that. You know what? I pull out the tinderbox as well.
You don't see your sovereign glue, by the way.
No one else can get into that. It's been sealed this whole time. Yeah. No, I made sure.
Defenses against the
I know.
Against the fairy.
I know
Yeah,
who I
definitely take that shit.
I know who
Pixie?
I'm dealing
Yeah.
with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And when I do take that out, I put it into a bag, tie the knot, and then I tuck it in such a way that it is against my
Can I see
skin.
that?
And I look at her and go,
No.
Stella
Yeah,
Ferrata.
what's up? Can I see that?
Stella
I just wanna look
Ferrata.
at it. I just want to look at it.
Look me in the eyes.
I am.
You have plenty of ways to fuck with the humanoids. You do not need this. This is a tool I can use to do something even more cool than what you would think you could do.
No. I already
Trust
have,
me.
I have 5 plans.
I have more.
Okay, I have 10.
I have 7 plants
Oh
because
my
that's how many
God.
uses of this we have.
Make this
Well, I have
stop.
10 plans.
Yeah, well we can't because I only have 7 uses.
I mean, we're stuck in the mansion until you get us out.
So,
Okay.
Stella Ferrata,
Yeet us
trust
out.
me, I have a beautiful plan waiting to happen.
And immediately,
And you'll ruin it.
She gets like fucking shunted out.
Ah! I'll beat you up.
God.
Being distracted.
Alright. Shall we?
Yep.
Yes.
And then we get out.
I was dying out here.
No,
it
you were
was
not.
literally 5 seconds.
Exactly. I think I'm frozen.
You will be fine, and I just dispel her.
You bitch!
So every single time, just getting shunted from one reality.
And I'll bring her back and go, you're staying here, there, until I can put this back.
Can I just see it?
No.
No. And I shunt her.
I need.
I let them go ahead of me, and as
Stab them in the back.
What the fuck?
oh shit.
That's
as they
awesome.
do that,
I do hand you a bag of holding. I forgot about
I
mentioning
hold
that.
the start looking at the soul coin. Play with it a little bit. And as I put it back in my bag and walk.
Thousands of screams. From the as you prefer.
What?
I mean, would it be only audible to them, or
Yeah.
just gotta clarify that. Just gotta clarify that if it's audible to everyone.
Just fucking my own
Just
business.
nay
Like,
with it.
as this fucking screaming. God. Well, while you guys get that done, I gotta go.
Win a game of hopscotch. I understand.
Yes.
Alright.
And goes back into my little Isabel form, and I'm gonna go off and enjoy a rousing game of fucking Isabel. Yep.
Also looks like a dog.
No, I do not look like a fucking dog.
I put my hood up and
I head to the center of town, where yesterday's events transpired, and I prepare myself. Huh?
Doing this today?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Better time than yet. Man, we're going late apparently. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
I mean, we're already like in motion. If
Yeah.
you want to stop it here, I understand.
That is your call. You're the DM.
We can finish the machinations. We're not going to get into an initiative roll or anything, but
All right.
this way we don't forget all of our amazing plans.
16.
Because next
16.
week we're going to like, what the fuck were we going to do?
Yeah,
It
that's
happens.
actually true.
It
That is true.
happens.
That's true.
He's gonna be waiting by the church door. Once he sees ring a bell come out, or once everybody starts coming out of the church, he'll go in and do that thing. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
Understood.
Shit.
So, you go to ring the bell.
I sure do.
You give the thing to the archdruid.
Ring a ding.
He does.
Ding a
You
ding
give the
ding
thing to the
ding.
archdruid.
Yeah.
The thermal cube. She
Yeah.
takes it and just, what am I doing with this?
From what I understand, the dragon is plagued with the cold,
Yes.
and I heard that it can cure it with warmth.
11.
This provides a very nice
Huh?
external
fails.
I'm
warmth
sure you heard
I
that.
don't even know what I rolled.
Interesting.
in a large
11.
area.
11?
If you could give
Well,
this
I
to
have
the
a
dragon
+7.
to restore his strength,
You think it's
DC
suitable?
23.
Well, I also
it's the best
have,
we've got.
Advantage, so. Fuck.
It's 95 degrees. It's nice and toasty.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's been a while
Lucky
since
guy.
I've seen him, but
I'm sure he'll
You passed.
welcome the gift.
Yes. Alright. That shall be off.
I'm not expecting it back. He's probably gonna add it to his hoard, and I'm pretty sure we all.
Ooh,
we-
nice and toasty.
I think we've all kind of
So
said
good.
goodbye to that thermal
Yeah.
cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're suffering going south without it.
So
Yeah.
she picks up, closes the satchel over the top of her backpack. She turns into a small raven. She flies off.
Oh, that's not the best in spec for flying monster. Kidding. Doesn't have the highest flying speed.
Yeah, it's not optimized.
Not optimized druid.
No wonder she was
Also
fucking
stands
exiled
out
from
against the
fucking
white of
world.
everything.
Oh, kill that raven, because I'm really fucking hungry now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, druid falls.
Oh, yeah.
What the
Oh!
fuck?
Turns to another raven. Oh.
I'll do it again.
I'm not that hungry. I'm not gonna turn to no.
I'm not gonna turn to cannibalism.
Shit! Ah! Cravings! Not losing out my Snickers.
I'm just, that's an amusing tale from a hunter. I shot this one fucking boar, and it turned into a person,
Yeah.
and he started shouting at me in a language I did not understand.
That's probably what happened.
Oh yeah, it's just tribal.
And I ran
And
for my life.
She flew to.
I didn't know what she wanted from me.
And then I come down to the bell ringer. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for folks. I don't know.
22 again.
Okay. Easy enough. Scurry on in. You get into your normal pathway. Secret tunnel underneath.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Open up the hatch. Coast is clear.
Ring a ding ding ding, ring a ding ding ding. Look at that frosty go.
Once more. And then your bow wow.
Mm-hmm.
Start to woof woof. But
Fox.
Oh,
it would snicker.
I would have cast the invisibility on it.
okay.
It would snicker.
He'd also had that one waiting till everyone left before it would go in.
For sure.
In case it's going in there and getting caught, quote unquote. It's
Exactly.
it's specifically avoiding that.
I hold my hand almost like the Notre. It's tired time. Hunchback of the Notre Dame, holding the bell. Cast thaumaturgy to. Basically, when I do it, I basically make the instrument in my hand, and it's almost like I have a horn. I look around and I see a vision, a scene of remembrance that will remind me of just exactly what this is, or similar. One side and another. As I bang the door, I'm in the bells. As they do, as they're both simultaneously going off.
God, wailing.
And I just... Townsfolk, please gather around. Come from your homes, there's something we must discuss.
With my foursquare.
Fuck. I was winning. This ain't over again for the second time.
Fuck you, Theodore.
Slap a child.
Let's go. We have to see what's going on.
Yep.
in the
Oh,
town.
oh my gosh.
Yep.
Trip him.
Dumbass bitch.
Bully.
100%.
Boy. Okay. People start gathering around.
I'll just be looking down, currently holding my book in my hand. Glancing up every so often to see the crowd gathering.
What's happening? Where's
I
the
wait.
bishop?
I do not know. This is something I would like to talk to you all about once everyone is mostly gathered. For those of you who don't know me, I am rather new to town. My name is Detective Answay. I worked for many years in the town of Lilyport, solving many of the crimes down there, and the kingdom rubbed me the wrong way. So, I decided to leave like many of you. And I've come to this town, hoping I could make a difference here as well. I told you yesterday I would investigate the previous Archbishop's daughter. That was before the events that transpired, immediately after that announcement. I spoke with a person very familiar with it, someone knowledgeable of medical conditions that struck in this region. What caused that transformation was a disease known as the creeping cold.
No, I never heard of it.
You can be thankful
Have you ever heard
that you have never heard of it,
transform
if you
to an ice
haven't.
bear? What the fuck?
And I am terrified of what it can do to this town. It spreads very quickly and very rapidly. I've spoken with several people amongst the town,
But what we can do about it, the main cure is submitting anyone who's been infected to warmth. Large quantities of it. Or what your god shelter has been doing for you. Protecting you from it. Every time it has begun to spread, he has used his strength to sap it from your town. But I fear, from what I understand of those who I've spoken with, it is sapping his strength. And if he is forced to continue to deal with it, it could kill him. It is a terrifying thing for him to be forced to constantly protect you from this, as well as the great worm outside, and the source of this creeping cold. So, one of the requests I have is for the town to hold a festival or something of the like, in which we can all gain warmth from a large bonfire-style festival. That will dispel any victims of this current disease. And then I've asked a person not known to you, as they have kept their identity secret for many, many years. They are a protector of this dragon, your god, keeping their divine presence safe in their own way. Someone aside from your archbishop. They are bringing an object of great nature to provide warmth to your dragon, hopefully keeping it alive from this disease that is also now infecting it. These are actions I have already taken and are hoping will save your town. But there are more actions that need to be done in order to save it. So I must humbly request, giving a very courteous bow, that you trust me in all of this, as, well, I'm sure you saw how quickly people got infected yesterday. Those of you who were in attendance and were still able to watch. 8 people, 9 people were infected, 6 of which in mere moments of the start of the spread. This would wipe out your town if let gone unchecked. So, I ask your trust and adherence in this matter. Seeing as the Archbishop is not present, we can presume he is related to this issue, thus his constant sacrifices. It seems he has deceived us, and any actions he takes from here can be presumed to be malicious.
As you were sending this arousing speech, you see everyone pointing up at the sky beyond you.
Oh, probably Scar, right?
It is.
I'll look up.
This guy's got a fat ass.
Oh, it's just butt cheeks?
It's just the cheeks.
The cheeks of God.
What is that?
It just says, in shelter we trust.
Oh.
Also, this guy's got a fat ass.
Imagine.
And below it, it says, please listen with your heart.
So, I apologize for waking you from your troubled times, to present you with more troubled times.
Is there anything else we can do right now?
Fire. Start a fire.
We'll be hosting a bonfire. event.
Literally, like that's.
Start burning the town down!
Gather
Start
all
burning
the loose
fucking
wood you
town
can.
down!
Gather it in the center of town.
To my understanding, a large quantity of wood was chopped today.
How the fuck does he know that?
If it could be Detective Ansley on the top.
That's all he's doing is detecting how much wood gets cut down. What the fuck?
Bro, he's on the next level. He knows about that too.
What the fuck is he talking about?
When
It's all about the connections, people. Connections.
I request that we move it to the center of town and begin building multiple bonfires. From there, we take the issue of the Archbishop in. I cannot, and I give a very humble bow, inspire anything against him yet. I do not have proper evidence, and I do not wish action to be taken against him yet.
But yeah, fuck him. As I'm just throwing my voice.
As it is not proper, and we are doing this by the law to keep things proper. Because if we start going into chaotic anarchy, we will end up just as bad as the kingdom to the south.
I got some old broken chairs I don't use no more.
You're more than welcome to add them to the pile.
Bunch of people just start.
Got this useless dead bodies I read. Bro.
Oh, that was
Why
a
you
great
using
time
it?
to burn that skeleton deposit.
Bro, I was using that dead
It's
body.
mine.
Yo, that's my dead
You
body.
can't have it.
And
You can't.
Wait,
does
wait,
anyone
dead
have
body.
pitch prepared? Pitches of sorts.
Yes.
It's just a fucking dead body talking. Yo, I was using.
I have a
this."
separate request for you.
Fuck.
It was a great time to burn that skeleton in the
We will
closet.
need a large quantity of pitch and several large logs.
We're getting tired.
Oh, yes.
Omega lol.
Brought to the sacrifice pit.
Oh.
Doesn't
Okay.
sound right. No, it does
I know
not.
we're going there, but.
This is a request that as it is of the utmost importance, you wear several layers of clothing if you are going to be helping with this part, as the source of the creeping code lies at the bottom. This is a request I make that you bring several torches with you and several forms of warmth. Is this...
This young male,
This should not be taken lightly.
as well as Officer Gordon. Thank you. Thank you.
And anyone... Oh, I'm sorry, what was the name of it? Jumper...
Jumper Coalition.
Jumper Coalition.
Of the Jumper Coalition!
Yes, yeah.
That's us!
That's us, yeah!
What's us?
What's up?
We're jumping!
I'm sure you're already hyped up and have your adrenaline running.
We do! We do!
Yeah, we've been hyped up for the past 3
I
hours.
got my weapon!
Will become a part of the crew that will be moving these logs
I got a long sword.
and not diving into the pits.
No!
Hey, yo!
That's all we signed up for!
Come on, bro.
As I request that you, given your valor in this issue, that you follow Captain of the Guard, Gordon, in the lighting of these logs and rolling them into the
We're
pit.
not gonna be jumping. Come on,
Bro,
man.
I didn't join the fucking light bonfires coalition. I joined the
Jumping
jumpers.
coalition.
Tell me about it.
I got nothing else to
Fuck
live
is that
for.
shit?
But you have the valor to do something about this issue in the bottom of the pit.
Okay, whatever. You know, that's like second best.
No.
Is there a point where we jump?
Yeah, please.
You can jump up and down.
I really contemplate how good of a person I am for a moment, and I go, I please beg you, do not sacrifice yourself for no reason.
Yo, you right, man.
I don't think he's right, but whatever.
Wait, you think we should jump?
I
I don't give a fuck what this guy thinks.
I think I'm dying regardless.
Hey,
Might as well go out on my own terms.
Again,
that's what I'm saying.
several layers of clothes, preferably, as it is the source of the creeping cold.
Okay.
The clothes.
I think we should.
Thank you, everyone.
We're not helping.
And I step down.
Mr. Gordon is kind of like, he just finishes the speech.
With all his questions.
He starts directing people, the most manageable people, to certain areas to start collecting the lumber. The Lumberjack Society, of course, are helping as well, as they are
Just one log per person, just walking in with the whole.
Everyone also seems to
Burly.
gather gold to give to said lumberjack company, as well as they are making a slaying at this moment. Who knows? It could be the Lumberjack Society's mission to kill everyone.
Oh, evil lumberjack! Yes.
They have more money than anybody else in this town.
They make the moves in this town. They're the ones controlling everything. They got the money. Money talks, bro. Money talks. Money
it's
talks.
not them. All right, it's not them. Chill out.
But to be honest, they don't have the brains to
No.
use the money for that.
Yeah. They're the burly Burlingtons for a reason.
Exactly. He continues directing people every different direction. And
I stay in the crowds to make sure there's no sneak attacks on me. And I'm very observant of everyone who I move around close to.
I'm looking from the top as well.
Because if he makes a move, he's painting himself a villain.
Mhm. Oh, if he's around, he is fucking in the shadows,
Yeah.
existing with them at this point.
Yeah.
These bastards have dared to defy my command.
Meanwhile, in the shadows, you want some popcorn?
Oh, sure.
Hey, yo.
These people are fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, still Elizabeth.
But this should definitely be a good show. Several people will die for sure.
I hope.
It wouldn't be a show without it, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There's a show.
Yeah. Over, just show up, alright? We're just in the fucking shadows eating fucking popcorn.
Or whatever. Shadow popcorn people.
I also have no idea if my plan to roll pitch-covered logs that are lit on fire into that pit is going to help at all. It's the best I got. It's a source of extreme warmth, and it ain't going out easy. Pitch doesn't.
But it freezes anything it touches.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Oh, I know it's just an attempt, and it might anger whatever's down there. But I know it.
But at the very least, it'll do some damage just by the freaking sheer crushing force of a log,
Yeah.
a full tree falling on it.
Couple things before we end. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Hey,
Merry Christmas.
it's a
whatever you
Christmas-themed
celebrate.
episode because we're in a shitty ice climate.
Oh, yeah. It fits.
Yeah.
See you guys next week, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't used my plot point, so I'm sticking in here, man. I'm sticking in.
Whenever you feel like doing that, that's up to you.
I don't know. I'm kind of chilling right now. It's interesting. It's interesting the take you name on it.